Hello! We're back, this time with a different crew. Go ahead and introduce yourself. Yeah. Hi. Hello. I've got
Hey,
my
I'm the
buddy.
crew. I'm Kabanaw.
It's my yeah. It's Kabanaw. But yeah, we're gonna do some more. We're going back around to where we started today and moving back into Eldritch Moon.
hmm
I was sort of sad you weren't able to join on that one just because we actually had the Emerge deck on the.
Yeah, that was great. That was fun. I was watching. I was in the chat for that one.
Yeah, I was happy to actually have a deck that functioned in that sense.
Yeah. Um, what was it? Was that the one where I was thinking, maybe we should move into? Yeah, I
Yeah.
was one of the people that said, yeah, pick up Thermal Alchemist. Yeah.
Well, that wasn't the way we should have went. White was the way that was high
Yeah.
open in that one
hmm
with the like two Sigarden Priest, the super late Griff's Boon, like all sorts of.
I know. It's just outside of the Emerge deck, the Thermal Alchemist All Spells deck is one of my favorites.
I That's a deck I'd love to get rolling, but like it also feels like one that like if you force it, you are going to crash and burn.
I see so few of that. Blue draw a card, then draw another card for each
Take inventory,
spell.
yeah.
Yeah, take inventory. I see so few taking inventories go around. It's pretty sad. I would
So
love to just like pick those highly and just like assume everything else will come around.
well, those are fine to pick. Like, I think the pieces you want to pick are the ones that fit in your non super spell based deck. Like,
hmm
so like we want Drag Under, we want Galvantic Blast, not Galvantic Blast.
The non-Cavalent Blast that costs 1 mana and
Shoot, it's gone. What's the name of that card? Galvantic
let's see,
Shock.
Cavalry.
It's Kindle for one that can't go to the dome. It's a red spell. Anyway, those. And then, like, trying to pick up the Thermal Alchemists as you're, like, these are the cool things you get for being in it.
It's not Galvantic Blast, it's Galvantic Bombardment.
Bombardment. Okay. Yeah. Galvantic Blast is still stuck in my head from Scars.
hmm
Man.
That's a killer.
Yeah. Yeah. One of the things is I think that's causing these actually fire much slower now because they open up the draft league ones.
Yep. Which don't have as steep a prize pool, but are you
We
know,
leagues. The friendly 9 match seal. Yeah.
9 match league. You get to play. That's basically an arena, right?
Yeah. I just wanted to pull up that on my other
I just
screen.
loved new mod. You can see, the dude what stream Magic all the time is currently like 36 wins in that, like number one champion.
Yeah.
All right, sure, that's fine. For literally my job to stream, I'm sure that I could get somewhere near that too. I mean, he's also very good, but
Right. 36 undefeated trophies. That's a
and
lot.
there's currently 3,300 people uh in that league.
Do you get Sorins from the league? You get a Sorin on a full win in the league, like a 3-0.
Yep.
But you get a Sorin from making finals in the Eldritch Moon drafts we're doing here. So all we have to do is make it through 2 rounds, and we'll get our final Sorin.
Yeah. The cool thing about the league is that, it's do it whenever. It's basically, it's an arena.
Yeah, it's an arena.
Like as much as I like to say that the sealed ones are, like a draft league is much more similar to an arena than a sealed league is.
Oh man, we're even fighting Psychic Dino Warrior again? What is going on?
Oh man.
That was like
Did we face
7 hours
them?
ago.
They just like playing Magic the Gathering online a
What?
lot.
Yeah, I guess so.
But then again, you're also still playing Magic the Gathering online, so
Right, but this isn't the
special
norm.
occasion.
Right, this is like I've done this twice. I think. Like, there was the one time I did, like, 5 cons drafts in a row or something like
Yeah, I
that.
remember that. I remember that because I was sitting in a like small cage with puppies all over me while I was watching.
Nice.
Yeah, it was a fun time.
Yeah,
Um,
Psychic Dino Warrior was incredibly mad about losing that match when we had the, like, minute and a half left.
oh, I missed that.
This is way too much for me to like do this on a normal basis, like
Yeah.
four drafts running, and I would do a fifth tonight if it were necessary, or we like if this one ends quick, I would
Hmm.
do a fifth here, but like that's a lot, and I don't generally like doing streams that long as a rule. 2 hours is kind of my like go-to number for a stream,
Hmm.
so.
I'm usually around the same, but then I'm also sometimes interested in, doing like trying to pull off a 24-hour.
You know what? I've never done that, and that would be kind of. I think that would be an interesting. Like, I think I have enough. I certainly have enough things I really want to show off that I would like have stream material for it. I have at least a half dozen games in a like in a Word file somewhere that are like, yeah, I want to show this off.
See, for me, if I'm doing like 24-hour, it's gonna be like some it's gonna be some like themed thing, like some sort of a gimmick to it. Like my
Mm,
go-to at this point, if I do one, is going to be just playing Metroid games.
that would be a good. Ooh, so you would be like that Magfest challenge?
Basically, that'd be my plan. Is like, all right, I'm playing through Metroid 1, and then I'm playing through Metroid Zero mission, because, chronological order,
Mm-hmm.
and then Metroid 2, and then AM2R.
And then after that it goes
would
Prime,
be
Prime 2, Prime 3 if you're going
or sorry, no, it would be after
chronological.
Zero mission would be the whole Prime series because those all happen between 1 and 2.
Yeah, because the Metroids are still around. Yeah.
Yes, and then at the end of 2 it goes directly into 3.
Yep. 2 goes into 3, and then you
3
have
goes into Other M,
yeah, that's true.
and then Other M goes into Fusion.
No, no, Other M doesn't go into. You don't go into Fusion there. You have to put Super Metroid and AM2R in there. Like,
No, Super Metroid happens before Other M because
timing
there's
on that.
that
Yeah,
whole
because
thing
there's
about like
the baby. Yeah, yeah. You're
the
right.
baby.
The baby.
Hey,
That's
we're
correct.
starting.
Where's Hunters? I think Hunters in between Prime 1 and Prime 2.
Yes, I believe so.
All right, so let's move this down. Land below the cut. All right, so rare. We have Identity Thief, which is like this weird. This is a very strange rare that does like aggressive exiling, like removing blockers, becoming a
Yeah,
copy of it.
becoming that. It's interesting, but I don't know if it's very good.
Right. I'm most interested in choking restraints and ingenious scob. Those are the two that. Oh man! Turn
Yeah.
aside. Our good buddy is back.
Man. Yeah, choking restraints is like fantastic removal. Um,
Yeah, and ingenious scob I think is the best blue common creature.
and Genius Scob goes right into that blue red deck I was talking about.
Oh
Yeah.
man, do you wanna try and give it at least a nod? Like this way we
Yeah, I mean
could
if
be
it's
in
the
it.
best card to take in the pack anyways,
I
outside
think
of like choking
I
restraints.
think these are the two competing, and I think a lot of the time I would have picked the choking restraints as removal. Ingenious scob 2. Look at this stuff
Yep.
though.
Okay. Yep. Oh, the take inventories here.
Yeah. So okay, so
That's fine.
here's a couple. Here. I guess I'm gonna note this. In the world where I picked the choking restraints, I would have picked Subjugator Angel here,
Yep. Or
basically without.
if that weren't here, I would also point out Ironclad Slayer being able to get it back.
Right. I think that's definitely something. I think Scomp 2 better than Inventory 1? Like
I think so.
I think this is more
Yeah.
generally useful if I'm not in the spell deck. It's just a good body.
Hmm.
This trades up very heavily. I'm a big fan of where blue ends up with its powerful tempo in a
Yeah.
bunch of bounce spells, a bunch of chilling grasp. So even if we're not
Hmm.
in like a super like Thermo Alchemist deck, like if this doesn't come back, basically we want Chilling Grasp, Take Inventory, or Thermal Alchemist to come back, but this pack is also stacked with, like,
Yeah,
Helmet
I also
Captain's
think the fragment. And,
Fragment.
you know, who knows? He may even be in like blue or white, or sorry, green or white after this. So,
Yeah.
um, Tattered Haunter.
Tattered Haunter is just strong. Oh, wow.
Mhm.
This is, you just have to read this one. Okay, this is the one that makes 1/1 Flying Spirit tokens. This would, again, be the pick had I been on white already.
Yeah, but we were picking some pretty powerful stuff in blue as well. So,
I kind of want to keep what blue cut here because we've been showing
yeah,
off a lot of. I'm actually, the more I think about this card, the more I'm actually impressed by it. Like in our last draft, I passed 2 of them, but they would have been auto. Like they would have been super good includes because of how easy I could ditch my hand, and also they were
that's
colorless
fair.
creatures for the angler. Yeah, there's the pack outcast. This is definitely a real super real card, but I'm
We want to stick on blue.
right. And if I actually end up in a super spell heavy deck, it's a little more likely that I would cut Tattered Haunter than anything, but also like I might just be an aggressive blue deck with multiple Tattered Haunters. This is just a 1-mana 1/1 with a counter most of the time. It can be a little better, but I think in the abstract, the Tattered Haunter is a little more reliable.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That one's basically what was that uh that card in God, what was that 1/1 flyer for one
It's
for white
my
blue hybrid.
it's literally it's my icon when you see me in games. It's
Yep.
Judge's Familiar. It's the
They're just
owl.
familiar, yeah.
Yeah.
But sometimes you make them pay too.
Yeah. Welcome turn. I'm completely fine being on blue X flyers. You know, like
Yes. Very much so.
Okay, we have nothing huge here in blue. Fogwalker's not good.
Nope.
I think our big cards in here are actually looking at something like Markov Crusader or It of the Horrid Swarm, maybe?
Hmm. Yeah, I can agree with that. I also kind of like Outburst as a combat trick, but I think that there's other more powerful stuff in other colors. It may just be me saying I want to be in red. So,
Yeah, I don't think this is, like, powerful enough in that deck.
no. Crusader, though, 4 power lifelinker is pretty good.
Can be hasty, too.
Mm-hmm.
There's not vampires in the color. Man, do I just, like, pick It of the Horrid Swarm and end up in the... You know what, let's give ourselves the
Yeah.
option.
Why not? Well, there's a Maniac.
Yeah, we have a Maniac and a Grapple. And then if we were... Well, here's a good thing. The Lunarch Mantle would be a prowess thing, but if you... One of the things I'm noticing and what I was doing is I was actually passing white pretty heavy, and white's already being cut here, too.
It is. So we
So-
definitely do not want to be in white at this
Yeah.
point.
I'm
Because
thinking...
everyone else saw it. Because everyone else saw that good white that was going around. It was like, well, now I want to be in white.
Okay, so I either want Enlightened Maniac or Grapple.
Enlightened Maniac keeps you more on color, like in case you don't want to be in green.
Right, but I don't think...
The
I don't,
Grapple's also... I guess it depends on how good you think Enlightened Maniac is in the abstract.
I don't think it's very great in the abstract. That's its
Okay.
problem. I think I can... Especially if I can get Exultant Cultist here. I
Yeah,
feel a lot
there it
better with
is.
that. This is the sort of thing I want to have the sack anyway. It is very good with the Emerge going on. But so this looks like it might take a similar turn to our deck in draft 1, but I can already see that this is taking a much different path.
It is. Like, we're starting off by taking a lot of just good aggressive stuff,
Right.
and then finding things to just emerge into later on.
Right, and like picking the Cultist here over the Swift Spinner is both a nod to the fact that my blue is much stronger, and see, there's a Mockery of Nature,
Yeah,
and
all right.
an It of the Horde Swarm number 2, but Mockery is
Bigger?
it's bigger, and it's it's actually a naturalize that's like reasonable to have around.
It is. And, you see, like, white enchantments, like that white removal enchantment we saw, like, first thing.
Yeah, I think
you know,
the
gets
reason
rid of
that
that and stuff like
Head
that.
of the Horde's form is so small is literally because it has it comes with 2 bodies, so like you're paying
Hmm.
you get 6/6 for it, and like you don't want to be paying full on these Wolfkin Bond. Perhaps Wolfkin Bond on an ingenious Scob sounds like a
That's
good
pretty
time,
good. That's pretty good.
and we don't need this if we already have Mockery. Which now that it is picked, its art is here. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Wow, Bawaba.
Yes, there it is.
Okay,
Okay.
that's a late one. There's also a Chilling Grasp in here that would be the like all auto pick if we didn't also have the take inventory. But I want to pick up on this and like this because this card once you get 2, it gets very good. And also if we have multiples, it's actually pretty decent with Grapple because you can go ahead and like mill the first one and cast number 2.
Yep.
I'm gonna pick the Lupian Prototype here. If we end up
Yeah,
with some
sure.
discard outlets, it might be playable. I'm gonna steal this Cathar. It's a playable card for and Lunarch Mantle. There's some. Okay, so nobody picked a white card on the wheel in that pack, but there was literally nothing in it. So, okay, I'm actually quite happy. Usually, you don't end up with like 10 playable. Like the Lupian Prototype isn't really a.
Yeah, that's like off to the side.
I'm gonna keep that in here. It's a little
Hmm.
more of a Spell Queller, Handler Battlements. I don't think Spell
Advanced
Queller has
Swing?
its. I don't think Spell Queller has its gigantic price tag like it did the last time I saw it in a draft. The last time I saw it in a draft, it was a 14-ticket card.
Spellquiller? I
Yeah,
can double check that for you.
I'm already pulling it up. I don't think it is anymore. It definitely is. Okay, it is tanked like a. It's still a 3-ticket card, but
Yeah,
that's
three
not.
ticket, but that's not really worth it.
No. Okay, so Stitchwing is actually the one I was looking at that because like it's reasonable to at least ask that question. The Stitchwing I think is pretty easily we saw how well it worked in the last time
Yeah.
we had it.
It's a great thing to emerge with.
How rare is Garrison? Not really that rare, and like I mean I'm sorry, Garrison's a rare as well. They're both rares.
Yeah.
Norwood Dryad would be fine. Curious Homunculus.
Yeah, but I'm not
Wolf.
looking like we're gonna have Delirium very easily at this point. We have
No.
like a sorcery and enchantment.
I'm kind of looking at the wheel here.
Yeah.
Like
Prop Sigil, I could see coming back.
that'd be okay. And Wolfkin Bond coming back would be okay. Let's grab the Advanced Stitchwing.
Oh, hell yes.
Yes!
Ah, now we're in it.
Oh my god.
There's also Take Inventory, Ingenious Scob.
Dude,
There's
got
a lot of
another
like
Scob, too.
Nebelgast Herald. There's a lot of good blue in this pack.
Got
There's
another.
even Primal Druid. Like there's like I would be surprised if we don't see something back.
Yeah, so Nebelgast Herald is an A+ card because it's a flash flyer. Take Inventory is A+. Primal Druid's actually 100% fine when we have these sort of things. We kind of want cards like that, especially when we have 3 things like this now. Another
We want
ingenious.
things that lust to die.
Yes, we want more Primal Druid. We want because Primal Druid, even if it dies early, it still gets a mana. Yeah,
want more
I think we're
cultists,
gonna.
we
I
want
think we're
more,
gonna
yeah.
get. So I want Scob, Herald, Druid, Take Inventory. I would accept Convolute and Terrarian, but there's also like the thing is I don't know how much of that we'd be getting back because there's not a ton of cards in that pack. Overall Captive, Take Inventory again. Ooh. Is that better than a Captive?
It's hard to say. I mean, Captive is ramp as much as I do like Take Inventory.
Right. Well, the second Take Inventory is a lot more powerful than the
What if we
first.
get that third one back?
Right. I
I
don't
don't know
think.
though. All in the end, all it's doing is drawing us cards, and Captive is like getting us up to our like big stuff more quickly.
Right.
Like, we have a good number of 3s. Well, we actually have no 4s ramp into right now, so
Yeah. Nice Thermo Alchemist deck. Well, the problem is like we're not even really a Thermo Alchemist deck yet because we only have like 3 or 4 instants.
yeah, let's do it.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Vexing. Never mind.
Yeah, there it is.
Also another
Let's do
ingenious
it.
Scob.
Oh,
Man.
man. Ugh.
I kind of hope like
Do we want Ingenious Scob 3 over Take Inventory 3?
No, these get exponentially better.
That's true.
Like the more of these
All right,
we
fair
have,
enough.
the better they get. Also, this pack, take a look at like what we can get back here. We have Scob, Scuttler,
That's true.
Dryad, and like I actually
There's
would
quite a
accept
bit.
this back too. Like at this point,
Mm-hmm.
Exultant Cultist, you are exactly the sort of
Yep.
thing we're looking for. This is interesting because white was something I assumed was going to be closed off,
Yeah.
but this is much more
Like.
powerful for us because of.
Mm-hmm. I'm hoping to get one more. I'd like to see one more merge card come around.
How many intake inventories is too many? I probably wouldn't play more than 6 or 7.
Once it draws your whole deck, that's too
Yeah,
many.
that's too many. 7. Yeah, I think Trisk. Like, I think that you're right. I want to say 6. Like,
It's what? It's compounding. It's like a geometrical. So it's like first is 1. So we have. So let's see. 1, 3, 6, 10, 15, 21, 28, 36. Okay, so 8 is too many
yeah,
because then you're overdrawing.
you've overdrawn your deck. I think honestly, I mean, I've played with accumulated knowledge, and that card was just so ridiculous. I'm gonna pick the mutation here because of what Kaz actually just said in there. With this much card draw, you need some cheap interaction, and this is.
Yep, that's true.
This is something. It's also a lot better than like Eldritch Evolution doesn't really have anything going on in our deck. Wolfkin Bond we already have, and honestly, like I'm not super attached to green already, but
No. Well, a lot of
we'll
our
see.
big stuff is
Right,
green. But then
that's the
again,
thing.
we may not even care about that. We may just, want to hop into a different color,
We'll see
depending on what
how
we see.
we'll see. I kind of still want to drag under, but I don't think we're gonna see one anymore. Well, another Lupine prototype
Not a
if we wanted,
second
another
Mockery of
Mockery of
Nature.
Nature. I think I'm gonna pick the Mockery of Nature here, even though I might not play 2 copies of it.
Yeah, I think that just having the option for a second one is good.
Yeah. It's also funny because
There's like,
Lupine prototype is a lot worse when we just have a pile of take
yeah, when we can draw a bunch
inventories.
of stuff, yeah,
Yeah,
it doesn't look quite as good.
it's not as great. Also, take inventories are super good when we do have the Stitch Wing around, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
because then it's just like, well, we draw a bunch of extra lands, but fucking who cares? Let's just toss them.
I don't like Fogwalker. I don't think that's the pick here.
Now, remember, Fogwalker does not say tap it and doesn't untap. It says it doesn't untap.
Yeah, it doesn't actually tap the creature in the body. The body's okay, but becomes outclassed very quickly because 3/2s are the kind of go-to 3-drop in the world. So like the body becomes irrelevant much quicker than I'd like. And also
Chilling Grasp is good.
it's not like I'm hard up for things to do on 2. Chilling Grasp is good because we need some sort of tempo play if we want to, especially with the Scobs. It's
Yeah,
nice
because
to.
we can tap down their blockers, attack for more. I'm hoping to see some more Scops come back, but that's
Okay, so
tough to
this is
say.
about what we thought would come back in here: the Crop Sigil, the Fogwalker, the Wolfkin Bond, and Handler Battlements. Is Crop Sigil worth it? I don't really like any of these, to be entirely honest.
Not really. I don't really like Wolfkin Bond number 2. I barely like the first.
Right, I'm like okay with number 1 in the deck because of how powerful it is on a Scob, and that's about it. I might just grab Fogwalker. I'll grab this in case we do end up wanting to go
Yeah,
heavier
we
blue.
may need it.
Thank you.
Hey, hey. See, now that we've taken all of them, everybody's like, well, I'm only going to have 1 take inventory, so that's not very good.
Ooh,
Oh, that's like
that's a decent thing.
that's a gimme.
Yeah.
That's our first 4-drop.
Yeah. All right, so we have 4 take inventories. Like card advantage is king here. I'm gonna steal like this. So I don't
Yeah,
care.
sure.
I don't
You have like some humans, right?
you can get out of here.
Then again, we're also already at 21 cards, so and I don't really see many that we want to cut except like
Right.
Fogwalker. So
Let's go ahead and set that up. But now the survivalist, it's not easy for me to get. It's honestly, I don't actually have a really good way to get like grapple's the only thing that really assists me on.
I'm rubbing my hands together. Greed.
What's the card I would be picking if I wasn't picking that? Let's entertain other options before the frog. It would be Cult of the Waxing Moon, right? Like just that thing. Like and that's,
Yeah, but
that's
like
just a
we don't have
generic.
anything that transforms.
Right. It's just a generic.
Then there's like Interpret Provisioner, which doesn't really do much except like being generically good, and that's like we need to have a human for that.
We don't.
And then it's like there's Deny Existence Ghostly Winds. So maybe the Magnifying Glass.
If there was, yeah.
I As we pick this, we'd want to see like a warped landscape or something, or like any sort of fixing, like fork in the road maybe.
Fork would be
Yeah.
good.
Especially because you may actually get more delirium stuff. But yeah,
Aim high is an okay trick. Like, there's some okay cards in
yeah.
here I'm passing up, but also our card quality in our deck is already pretty high. I'm okay passing up a single pick to entertain greed right now.
By the way, Get Drug Monster is worth 0.7 tickets online. Rabid Bite, hell yeah.
That's an auto, especially with the ingenious scobs, that hits hard.
Oh man.
That's pretty dang
Yeah,
powerful.
that's excellent. Especially because we can Rabid Bite and then also like pump further if we want to.
Yeah.
If we have the mana for it, yeah, it's great.
Like, I think we can. I think Rabid Bite's upper limit here is 6 damage with the
Yeah,
scobs,
okay.
so that's pretty nice. And then we also have like this top end here that just gets to beat up, and
Yep.
like, even if it's just like a tatted, yeah, I mean, hey, Death Touch, he just kills anything. Frog ain't worth
Yeah.
tickets, no. But no, Rabid
By the way,
Bite.
Get Drug Monster, if you couldn't read what it does, at the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice the Get Drug Monster unless you sacrifice a land. You may play an additional land. Whenever one or more lands returns to your graveyard, you draw a card. So basically, you're giving up a land every turn, but you get to play extras and you're drawing more cards. So
Which I don't know. I'm gonna like we might just deck ourselves. It's like a
it's fine. That's fine.
Decoration in Stone is the rare in here. That's not really worth much, I don't think.
For us, there's an aim high, broken concentration. I mean, how much do you want to cancel?
Right. Don't really care about True Faith Sensor. It's
Yeah.
okay, but not great. Honestly, I kind of wish we just had some like generic 3 or 4 here, like a good
Right.
good green minion. You know, give me God, like asking for a survival like a survival expert, whatever, is a little too much.
Yeah. Well, I would say take aim high here probably
Yeah,
more than anything else.
I think that's fine. No, I'm not picking Call the Bloodline here. That's a
We're
little
not like
too.
if we're splashing, it's for a card because you can reasonably splash a card.
High.
Hey, what's up, Pack Guardian?
Yeah.
We're gonna have lands to discard no matter what, so that's great.
I could technically do it if I drew all 4 take inventories. Oh my god.
Take inventory. Take
Take
inventory.
inventory.
Take
Take
inventory.
inventory.
Take inventory. I draw 8.
10.
Sorry, I draw 10.
Yeah.
And I have a 7/8. All your things go away. I have
There's
12. I have 14 cards in hand.
Yeah. There's definitely Thing in the Ice. The problem with Thing in the Ice in our deck is that we only have 7 instants and sorceries I want in my deck. Which,
Yeah.
like, I basically am unconvinced this card is playable in Limited.
I had it played against me.
Also,
At the pre-release, but then I bounced
Yeah.
it after it flipped. So
so here's the other thing. It's competing with the best green uncommon.
oh yeah, God, Pack Guardian is like Flash 6 power. It's absurd. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Oh, but it's competing with just the wind.
Interaction, you say.
What you want to splash?
Interaction, you say.
What do we have for interaction right now? We have Rabid Bite.
Rabid Bite, Chilling
Spontaneous Mutation.
Grasp, Spontaneous Musician.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Um,
Foul Lurker means we get to play the Kid Drug Monster.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? We only have one Stitchwing outlet for the Just the Wind. We don't have the Madness outlets we had the last time for it.
No, we don't. So it would just be a 2-mana return to a creature to its owner's hand.
Still like it. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh
Well, we'll look at
boy.
that after the draft.
Yeah, Nibbles the Dust.
For-
Thank you.
Oh, but Nibbles the Dusk. Okay, yeah.
Oh boy.
All right. What? Is that a reference to something?
When did that happen? Okay, yeah. Nibbles the Dusk is an easy pick here. We have enough prowess things to make this function.
Yeah, when you have like a bunch of 3-drops, then all of a sudden like you can like take inventory, turn 4.
Yeah. Also a card that functions pretty dang well with like Rabid Bite. Gun missing.
I think I'd rather that Homunculus, honestly.
I don't think we actually want another 2-drop, to be honest.
Then I don't think we really want either. What about like Clip Wings or the sideboard?
We already have like Aim High.
Yeah. I mean, I guess like clip wings would be yeah. Then I guess Gone Missing is worth taking sideboarding
Yeah, I mean,
if need be.
put it there. Invocation of Saint Traft, aim high, invasive surgery. I don't want anything from this. I'll probably take aim high again.
Mm-hmm. And then we may yeah. If we end up going into Flyers desk and we just need deck and we need more
Yep,
things to
we got some really bad emerge
use.
creatures here. Like super bad,
Oh.
like terrible,
Yeah, clipped
terrible.
wings usually defeats a spirit token. I'm talking about clipped wings for like the situation where they're not playing flyers and they get the one flyer, like the one huge dude.
Ghostly wings.
Mm, yeah, okay.
Uh,
Weirding Wood is like good.
that's ramp.
It's ramp, it's color fixing,
What's
it
on?
investigates, it draws us a card.
I will
Like
take it in deference to your
I
talking
definitely
about it.
take it over like a 1/5 flyer
Yeah.
for 4.
Look at our 2 drops. They're going off the screen.
Yeah, Weirding Wood ramps us into the Get Drunk monster the next turn.
Uh-huh. It's perfect. Yeah. No, but no, I don't disagree. Like, having 2 Mockery and Natures isn't really the emerge creatures you want. Like, you want to have more of the Wretched
Yeah.
Griffins, things like that. But Elder Deep Fiend is, it's Elder Deep Fiend.
Yeah.
It might just steal games.
Hmm.
I don't know if this deck is good or not.
It's 4 take inventory. It's perfect. What are you talking about?
We draw infinite. This has like so much value. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I feel like I wish I had another like a clean shot or something like that. Like another one more piece of like one more piece of it
Honestly, I
or
just wish that
anything.
pack 2 weren't just a bunch of like picks between take inventory and ingenious scobs, and like then nothing in the next pack.
Okay, well, Fogwalker gets out of here.
Yep.
Probably not playing both Ghostly Wings. Probably not playing
Yeah.
both Aim High.
Let's see.
We need 5 cuts.
You want to group separately?
Yeah, group separately. Wow.
Gone missing.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. They can get out of there. I probably don't need both copies of this guy.
No.
That's way too much.
So
The
3 more
the
cuts.
advanced Stitchwing is actually the card I'm really most likely to use like these to
Mm-hmm.
outside of.
Because you're gonna have so many extra cards in hand. You can't cut any more creatures. We're already at 14. So.
Yeah, maybe aim high.
Mm,
See, I don't know if like I feel like I force spells pretty decently because the 2 or 3 times I had a choice at Thermal Alchemist, it was very much like it was right next to some of the more important spell cards.
yeah, it was right next to the ones that are good no matter what that we'd want in our deck regardless. So.
Yeah. Survivalist.
Um,
I guess here's a question: how easy is Delirium for us? We don't even we didn't get a Vessel of Nascency, which would have
I
been the
mean,
like.
I don't disagree, but we are also at 14 creatures. Then again, we have a bunch of take inventory, so we're going to draw them no matter what.
Right, like these are fake cards. Like these are literal
Yeah.
fake cards.
Okay, then we can probably go down. I mean, so take inventory is a sorcery. I would like the sorcery. Grapple is like, if we're going to get rid of the aim high, grapple's like our only instant. Or then we also chilling guard. So we have 2 instants, like 2
Yeah,
enchantments. Like,
3 cuts, 3 cuts. I do like Wolfkin Bond on Ingenious Scob, but I don't know if that's actually enough to keep the card in the deck.
I don't know, because like, how do you like it on like Nimbus of Dusk
Yeah, okay, that's kind of fair.
or Stitchwing? Or like honestly any of our flyers or Ingenious Scob, and that's like most of our like team.
Cut the Ghostly Wings. I don't like
Yeah,
that.
I think that's fine out of there. I guess actually, what do you think about Weirding Wood?
Not the greatest.
Mhm.
It does ramp us to like this top stuff, and it does some fixing, but it's not really. I don't know. Basically, if I'm playing Gitrog, I'd have to be including it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's... Maybe that's a package I get rid of.
Yeah, you could. It's sad for me, but
I know.
you could. And that probably does make the deck more consistent and better because Gitrog doesn't like. Gitrog gives us more lands in the yard for Delirium stuff, but then like that gets us like survivalist better. But I mean,
Right.
and we don't really have any other Delirium, so who cares? So yeah, I think weirding one and Gitrog out is fine. Because I mean, this deck's plan is to play a bunch of flyers and like prowess dudes, and then cast take inventories and destroy our opponent, right?
Yeah, and then use like Elder Deep Fiend to tap them out, and
Finish the game that way. Yeah.
okay. I'm going to admit that, and like again, we didn't spend too much on the pick, so I don't feel too bad. I think we're 10-7.
Yeah, that seems about right.
I could take out like I could also the aim high was one of the cards I was also considering was the
Yeah, the problem is that then like you'd want to bring in like two. So I guess yeah, if you take aim high and Wolf can bond out, you can put in the Gitrog monster and Weirding Wood. Yeah, let's do it.
let's do that, and then we'll basics. I think it's going to be 10. Yeah.
10-5-1.
Do I want to go a little higher? No, I need that blue. There's a lot of
Yeah.
blue going
Oh
on
yeah.
here.
Oh yeah.
A lot of blue. 6 green sources. The 4 tank inventory should be able to get us 2 things.
I think so. I would just say submit because I think this deck got finished after 30 seconds, so I don't think it like auto finished it.
It's fine. If you have blue, you draw a new green. Yeah, I know. That'll be fine.
Yeah.
I kind of like the Weirding Wood a little more in here just because we have that top end.
Yeah.
I think, like, the reason I'm including that much blue is because of the, like, adding one more forest I think would be worthwhile. Well, let's roll with what we got. I think it might be a change I might be making is adding in one more forest. Take inventory, and a bunch of 2s.
Fantastic.
Wow.
So like we can like Tattered Haunter on 2. If we don't have another land, we get. Well, I guess we're not at this point, or we are. Sorry, because we can Foul Orchard. Yeah. So assuming we don't draw another land, we can then take inventory to try to find it.
Yeah.
If not, we can just play Ingenious Scob and then like start getting that. Oh.
Okay.
All right. Sure.
So let's Tattered Haunter here. Yeah, I'm quite happy with this one. Exultant Cultist can't be tapped. We need one more green source for Pack Guardian. Moorland Drifter doesn't do it. Okay, so they get to tap.
Then they have to tap on it.
Do we draw the 3rd land?
Draw the 3rd, take inventory. So
No, let's go ahead and take inventory.
I mean, hopefully the first one gets us a land, but we'll see.
Sure.
Hey.
Move to combat. Okay.
And the unfortunate thing is that chances are Pack Guardian is just going to be a 4/3 flash.
Yeah, maybe.
Depends on what those take inventories find us.
They're trying 5 cards, that's what.
So if they find us like too many lands, then yes.
Lots of flyers over there on our opponent's side of the board.
Ooh. Do we Scob down, or do we want to like try to draw more lands? I think I like getting Scob down.
Yeah, I kind of want to get Scob to stem a little bit of bleeding. Just
And like
but it's on 2 cards in hand. If I can just go ahead and get the board back in my favor,
yeah.
that'd be nice.
Plus now, like take inventory into a land, take inventory gets your Scob huge.
Yeah. We got more flyers, more Dawn Grifts, maybe? I'm willing to block on Moorland Drifter and see what my opponent does. We got the double green for Pack Guardian, so that's nice.
Or they're just getting into the air. That's fine.
Okay. What's your follow-up? 2 cards left. Oh, okay. 3/4 life.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
No
Mm,
tapping. I'm debating just drawing a billion cards. I don't know
yeah,
if that's
I
right.
mean, if you drew five, then you'd be like discarding a bunch of them, but that may be fine.
I kind of want to like pack Guardian to catch like Faithbearer Paladin if possible.
Yeah, and then just not get a wolf off of it.
Maybe, maybe not. Because I could try. I could like make one more turn of waiting where I play take inventory.
Then you could also,
Yeah, I think it's more important to catch this is the thing. I'm
yeah,
I'm thinking through all the lines I possibly have, and I like basically I don't
well,
need to
like
convert this into card advantage because I'm so far
no,
ahead in
because we have so
cards.
many take inventories. Yeah, I think that like the best thing to do here is to use like, our cards in hand and then take inventory to refresh when when
Yeah,
we're out of cards and our opponents are out of cards.
yeah. Like we have card advantage for literal days. We just need to stabilize the board. It's the only thing that really matters here is getting back into the board.
I hope. What's this gonna be? Is this gonna be a chilling grasp?
I'd be okay with that. It wouldn't be the worst. It wouldn't be the best. Pack Guardian also you might like Sigardant Priest tap it to like save his Faithbearer Paladin, but that's also oh
Oh nope, they're using it offensively, so that's not
if
gonna
I can
happen.
catch Moorland Drifter in combat, I'll catch that instead.
Yeah, because then they just can't attack with. Yeah, okay, and then not even going with the Dawn Griff. Sure, take a free kill.
Yeah, I'll
Like
take that.
this may still just eat a removal spell or like a combat trick, but still that's like
It was gonna eat it on
honestly
this
better for
anyway.
them to use it to like not gain extra life.
Right, because it would he would have eaten it on Faithbearer Paladin just as easily.
Hmm. And then they would have gained a bunch more life instead of just that. And then
Okay, check this
sure,
out.
yeah, hell yeah. What are you sacking for that?
I would actually
I
have to
mean,
sack the Pack Guardian for it.
which like
That
yeah,
actually
kind of
isn't great.
defeats the purpose. But you could take inventory into a uh into Scob because if you draw land off of it, or into Occultist.
Yeah, I kind of also want to convert the Scob onto the board a bit. Let's try and draw two cards.
Okay.
We can change our plans based on what we draw here. That's fine. I want to draw land. Okay.
There it is.
So I
Um,
have a couple options. I can either use like Grasp to just like tap these two and just not care about what my opponent has. Again,
mhm.
buy myself time to rebuild the board in my favor, which would be incredible in my favor if I
I
can.
like that because it means attacking for six and them not attacking back.
I also do need to burn cards from my hand. I can also play Scob 2.
Yeah, actually, I like Scob too because then you can like take inventory, chilling grasp next turn and attack for like way more.
Well, I'm probably actually sacking one of these Scobs to Mockery to kill Choking Restraints if he doesn't
Fair
have 5
enough.
up. If he doesn't
Or
have
may
5.
or honestly, maybe the Tattered Haunter. I guess it depends on like what they play, but and it also depends on if you need the mana or not. But or else
Yeah.
I think you're attacking with the Scob this turn no matter what.
Yeah, especially if I'm tapping things down. And
Yeah.
then go ahead and like easy tap down this and like probably tap down this Garden Priest
Hmm.
too because I don't care about the Dawn Griff. In that sense, I'm gonna funky. How do I want to do this? So if I want to kill the Dawn Griff with my Tattered Haunter. I don't know how I'm going to be able to pull that off. I guess I have Niblets of Dust to trade with Dawn Griff too, so that's not a big problem.
Yeah.
The thing is, if I leave Tattered Hunter back to block, when I go to tap like his like priest or whatever, he'll tap my Tattered Haunter, and then
Hmm.
he'll attack for 2 with the Dawn Griff. But if he taps 1 mana, yeah, we have got an emerge deck going right now. Right meow.
Actually, if you're planning on, well, okay, I guess I'm thinking if you're not going to, if in the line where you don't chilling grass, so do you want to exalting cultist instead of Discob?
If I wasn't, but I think I'm actually going to Chilling Grasp here. Because,
Okay.
again, right now it's just buying a bit of time to buy the board
Hmm.
back, and that's really all that matters to me.
Right. Okay.
I don't know why I would not tap his Paladin, but, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm definitely tapping. I think it's these two. The Griff is because the Griff gets like kind of answered as well by if I get Nibbles of Dusk down. Yeah, have two flyers.
Yeah. Plus,
Exulting
like,
Cultist can't be tapped. Hey. Yeah, yeah. I want to release Pack Guardian.
yeah.
So
I think the important thing about like tapping down the Life Leaker now is that it'll basically be completely outclassed by the time it can attack again.
yeah. So let's
All
Chilling
right. Now it's time to
Grass
do it.
and the Priest. I think
Yeah, I think so.
because like the Griff. Hmm.
The thing about tapping that down is that you can actually like just attack more next turn because they're not gonna be
Yeah.
able to tap down your creatures. Like you're taking more damage, but like
That's fine.
I don't think it's actually much of a race at this point.
I want that Dawn Griff dead, to be entirely honest with you.
Yeah,
That's its,
agreed.
that's my biggest issue right now.
Now hopefully they tap like any amount of mana so they can't just exile our Pack Guardian in response to our destroying their enchantment.
Yeah. So two in the air.
Mhm.
Do you have a follow up? Best follow up would literally be like artifact something. I would love that forever. What's the blue for out of our opponent? Nothing so far.
Oh,
Extricator of Sin. Okay, so
okay.
he can make
Probably
a
sacking like a plains,
yeah likely.
and they're like so far off delirium right now.
Yeah, that doesn't matter at all. It's just the bodies. So okay.
Hello.
Okay.
That seems like a good thing to play later. Um, so I guess if you attack with both right now, then they can't really block very well. Do we have any instants?
No.
Hmm.
Mockery costs 8 on the emerge, 5 if I do it off of Scob, 4 if I do it off Pack Guardian.
Okay. Pack already means it's just a 6/5.
Mm-hmm.
But like, yeah, so are you more interested in like building board right now or in like attacking for a bunch?
I, s-
Or like getting a big guy? Because
I,
I
s-
think you could honestly like, oh, go ahead.
I was going to say I am the first of those. That's what I'm more
Okay.
interested in, getting the board back into my favor.
Hmm. Because like you could take inventory and then play that like slap down a Scob,
Or Cultist.
or a cultist or Niblis or something, and have like make it so they can't really attack again, and then also get more lands, so that you can then like sack like Tattered Haunter. Okay, well we found. Yep, great, cool, great.
God damn it.
Um, so yeah, I think I like that.
Let me get more Scobs down.
Mm-hmm. We attack for 5.
Yeah, the attack there works just fine. Oh, that's not 5, it's 4. I'm not attacking with Tattered Haunter.
Okay. And then next turn you can like get Trog or just get down like Exultant Cultist and Niblis of Dusk.
Yeah.
And then the next turn play the Mockery and then take inventory.
Actually, yeah, that should have been one more off the... Identity Thief, huh? Okay, that's really annoying.
Alright. Take that trade?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Yeah.
Again, like, if I can continuously
yeah,
one
because
for
we're
one...
so far ahead on cards.
So right now I can't actually play the Gitrog. That'll just get me owned.
Yeah.
Cultist plus Niblis.
Yeah, that seems fine.
And then try to, like, catch this in combat somehow.
Mm-hmm.
God, he can remove both my flying blockers with that Identity Thief. That is really powerful.
Yeah.
I do not have a good way around that. Yeah, Cultist trading would have been whatever.
Yeah. Jeez, and we don't, like, at this point we don't want to play our Mockery because that's, like, that also just owns us.
Yeah.
Well, we know what they're playing blue for now, at least, so.
Yeah, that's a powerful card. Again, like, I won't have any blockers when it comes in here, and that's going to be a bit of an issue.
Yeah.
I can't play the... Like, because big thing, this kind of acts like a sap of sorts, where I just can't play big blockers to stabilize.
Right.
Yeah, that means I have to do it this way. So let's go ahead and play out our team.
Mm-hmm.
Two card types, so the Extricator's not flipping. He's got 5 for getting rid of Pack Guardian if that ever comes to it.
Yeah, so they can Sigarden Priest down the Haunter and then exile the Niblis.
I don't think they'll do that offensively here. That's usually, like, offensive Sigarden Priest is not something you really want to be doing unless you have a really good reason to.
Yeah, I mean, the other thing is that they don't really have a good target for Identity Thief right now, where it doesn't just, like, trade into something. It's like, I guess, like, Ingenious Scob.
Right. Well,
and then
I can kill that, though. I can, like... No, I can't really, can I? No.
No, if they attack and exile Ingenious Scob, there's not much you can do about that.
Okay.
Yeah,
it looks like they're aware of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
They've puzzled
Could
that
double
one
block
out.
it, but I think that just means that you, like, 2-for-1 on it. That does mean you can, like, start playing creatures again, though. Like, playing your big creatures.
Right.
It also means if they have a combat trick, you're, like, in pretty bad shape, but, I mean, you don't really have many options.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Kind of need that to get out of there.
I don't like it. Whatever, we'll draw a card off Cultist, so it's not actually a 2-for-1 in that sense.
Yeah.
Also, it gets rid of that incredibly annoying card.
And we still have our Scob, so...
Yeah.
Okay.
So we do have problems, though, in that... Okay. Yep, you're just going to keep building a sideways team. There's little to nothing I'm doing about it. So we get our Scob back, thankfully.
How do you feel about sacking the Tattered Haunter to the Mockery now?
It puts us on a 4-turn clock to get completely destroyed is the biggest issue.
Yeah. Then what about sacking the Scob to get back our Pack Guardian? Because we can blow up that enchantment without risk of them, like, taking it back.
Do I want to take inventory first?
Yeah, that might not be a bad idea. Just see what you draw into.
Yeah. Because I can do both. And Alright, let's just draw a billion cards, alright?
Yeah. Drawing cards.
If I'm up,
I will say, Gitrog Monster's
on
actually looking pretty okay here.
We're up 1,000 cards, and it doesn't seem to have actually mattered, because I don't have... Okay, Advanced Stitchwing and Into the Hordes form. Those are cards I can get behind.
Gitrog Monster means we start getting some of these lands out of our hand.
like double play. I mean, kind of draws one card whenever we land goes to the yard.
Yeah.
What's our
These
opponent's
aren't too. Mm.
What's our opponent's alpha look like? Not good for them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not good. Yeah.
It's like it's basically the biggest thing you're gonna be able to make regardless.
Yeah, let's try and convert some of these cards out of our hand, is I guess what I'm thinking.
Yeah. And then can we attack with that Ingenious Scob?
No. It's a very... Our opponent's attacks look... Oh, actually,
Well, yeah, they just don't block.
I don't...
Yeah, like I was thinking, like, oh well, they don't really have good blocks, but then again, they don't really need to. They're at 18, so.
Yeah.
Can we just cast one of our Eldrazi's that emerge? Like, yeah, we can totally just cast them for like their
Yeah, we can
face
cast them for, like,
cost at this point.
face cost. Yeah, that's not a problem. I don't want to draw too many more cards at this point.
No.
The Gitrog monster's in play as a big blocker, and I'm
Yes.
going to... The Id of the Horde Swarm is going to turn off my opponent's ability to attack with anything but Dawn Griff. And once I get Stitchwing Scob,
Yeah.
we'll get there.
Basically, I'm seeing the Gitrog monster as a sacrifice outlet, as a thing to sacrifice to the tap down your team dude.
Ooh, God, when we draw that, we can just alpha, yeah. Okay.
Draw 2 more lands. Fantastic.
That's fine. We have a lot in our deck still.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to play 2 lands. And then from here, let's go to combat.
Yeah, we have 3 lands left in deck.
I want... Yep, so tap down the Gitrog. But, importantly, that puts our opponent on 4 mana.
Yes, which means that we can go ahead and just cast the Mockery straight
Yep.
and get rid of that guy, which is the only target on the field. Now we have a dude the same size as the Gitrog monster. And let's see, next turn we'll be at 12 mana.
Our current problem is we deck in 5.
Yeah, so like that's what we probably want to merge that Gitrog away at some point.
Yeah, Id of the Horde Swarm to get rid of it sounds fine.
Or hopefully we can, get we'll draw into the
Elder
one we
Deep
actually
thing.
want to cast.
Yeah.
So
Soulsack Forest. Give me the frog. Oh, okay.
Rabid Bite.
Bite
Okay.
finally.
That gets rid of their priest, right?
Yeah. So I'm gonna go to combat here, I suppose, first. I think I'm just going to attack with Mockery. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that seems fine because they have to block, like, use a shitload of stuff, or they take a third of their life total off.
Yeah. And then I can just hard cast it.
We get a bunch of jump blockers, and yeah, we're in way better shape.
Oop, emerging.
Oh, what do they got for us?
Oh my god.
5/7. Well,
Yeah, okay.
so not much we can do about that because we don't have a combat trick. So
Nope.
we still use Gitrog to get rid of the priest. So
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do here, because this has hexproof too, so I can't,
yeah, you can't cast anything on it. You can't then fight it down.
Yep.
Well, that's the last card in their hand, and we still have a full grip. So
Yep. So I
we've
want
drawn
to go...
15 more cards than our opponent.
I think I'm gonna play It of the Horde Swarm and Rabid Bite in the same turn here. So let's go ahead and bite.
Yeah.
Gitrog versus Garden Priest.
Yep. And then hardcast, it means that they cannot attack with their well, yeah, it means they can attack with their Dragonor Behemoth, but it just gets chumped. And then
Actually, yeah, I guess that's fine. No, let's hardcast it. So I need one more land in play.
Yeah.
Then next turn we get down flyers, and once we get down flyers, I can start attacking, and once we can start attacking, we can start winning.
Yeah. I will say we probably want to pick up the pace for this game because we are running low on the clock and it's game one. So,
Okay, well, it's game one still. What the hell?
yeah, right. And we're at 11 minutes. So it's sort of like, okay, let's try to wrap this one up by like 10 minutes if we can.
Yeah, I'm good with that. We still have a buster left is really the biggest thing.
Right. Hopefully it's not the last card in our library. I mean, even if it is, we just cast it main phase and attack with everything, we probably win.
More than likely.
What are they holding on this for?
I don't care. They have no activated abilities.
Yeah, right. It's like they have nothing to do. They have 1 mana up and no way to use it, so...
If that Drown Yard comes in, I double block with Pack Guardian and it.
And we can pretty safely attack with the Gitrog monster because they can't,
I can choose not to sack the land to get Trog if I was actually in the zone where like decking was real.
Yeah. Hopefully we can sack it to be more useful, though.
Right. So I'm still gonna sack a land.
Yep. Weirding wood, great, yeah. Well, I'm glad I convinced you to put that one in the deck.
I'm going to combat.
Yeah. Probably just the monster in and then like a flyer.
Yeah, I'm attacking with the Haunter and the monster.
And then Stitchwing and Tattered Haunter next turn. Or at post combat.
Mm-hmm.
Do they actually have a response here?
That's a good response. Knocking me offline. Damn. Damn, that's gonna suck. Am I back on? Okay. Can't do that. Yes, it does. Because... Alright. Cool. I thought I had fixed that issue, but clearly I have not, and I don't know what causes it. You're literally not there, and I have to restart ops completely because of that. I can't do that. I'm literally unable to do that. So hello, we're back. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and crush our opponent here. Yeah, that just burned like a minute. That's okay. Oh, can you actually hear Tiny Kabanaw?
Oh, they can hear me very tiny. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Delirium. Great.
Yeah, so it's... This Drowned Behemoth keeps walking in front of it and walking away.
Yeah. I'm talking a little bit more loudly so I'm a little bit less tiny. calling some decisions.
We're rocking. Can you see what's going on?
Yeah, I turned the screen.
Oh.
I'm trying.
Well, I've got you the screen share again, so we fixed
Okay,
that.
there we go. Fantastic. Cool.
Rip in 1,000 pieces. We have lethal next turn too.
Okay, Marines win 2 games in 8 minutes, so let's do it.
Hey,
Yep, of course.
hey. I should have played the Weirding Wood. That's on me.
Okay.
That one is a 100% loss from me being an idiot because everything fucked up and I died.
Okay, well, we have a few minutes
We'll be back.
to think about things for now.
We'll be back. One moment. Okay, so
Great.
I don't think there's any sideboarding we do here.
Nope. They had a flyer, but it wasn't like a flyer that we want to specific. Or they had 2 flyers. They had a flyer that destroyed us, but not because it could fly, but because it tapped all of our creatures.
Yeah, well,
Make
that's
it
on.
out for lethal. Okay.
Again,
So, yeah.
that one's 100% on me for.
Then again, aim high. Untap target creature.
Anything we don't want. I'm gonna get rid of the Weirding Wood. I don't like that card.
Okay.
I don't think it does anything. Let's go. Yes, I'd like to play first.
Nice and huge again. Great. Okay.
Yeah, I'm good with this. It's not the best, but it's okay.
It's a bit of a slow hand, but, it draws us... It has all the mana we need, basically. Like, what can't we cast? Like, the advanced Stitchwing?
Yeah, and even that's just fine because we have 1,000 islands in the deck. We'll get there.
Mm-hmm. Take as long as you want to decide if you want a mulligan, buddy.
Well, they've got all the time in the world.
You've got all the time in the world. Please use all of it.
Okay. Alright, so hopefully we can find some sort of, like, play on 3. That's really what we're, missing here, obviously. Okay. Ooh.
Okay, grapple's not bad.
I think I'm just gonna grapple end step.
Fair enough.
That's more likely to get me a play than take inventory is.
Right. And it might even get us, like, an inventory into the yard.
Yes, that's the other part of it. Hi, Garden Priest. How you doing? I'll take Elder Deep Fiend, thank you very much.
Yeah, sure. Uh-huh. Thanks. Not really play on turn 3, but it's a, Yep.
I realize that there's an ingenious Scob to play there, but there's also an Elder Deep Fiend.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would feel like the biggest chump in the universe if I just was like, this card doesn't do anything.
Yeah, now it's gone forever. Goodbye.
Alright.
Okay, sure.
Hey, I'm happy to see that. Really don't like Garden Priest on the table.
No.
That does so much against me.
We also have Rabid Bite. Okay, great. So as long as you find a creature to play,
Yeah.
then we should be fine.
So, take the damage.
I would love to draw a 2-drop. And, okay, draw an island.
Let's go ahead and take inventory. We don't have, like, we have just the tattered Geist as 2s, so. Backwoods Survivalist is okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm still hoping... Same situation, I'm hoping we draw a 3 that we can then, like, play that and Rabid Bite the Priest, but I'm not holding out hope for that one.
Backwoods Survivalist can't be tapped.
Yeah, that's also true.
So
And it has Delirium.
That's kind of stunning, to be honest.
Yeah, right? Alright, cool. And we can even Spontaneous Mutation a thing if we want to.
Yep. If something goes, like, horribly wrong. Counterspell.
Counterspell? Oh, man.
Nice.
Alright, sure. I guess we'll just have to, like, have our first creature on the board be like hard casting an Elder
Yeah, I was
Deep
gonna
Fiend.
say my first creature I'm going to get to play is going to be hard casting an Elder Deep Fiend. Yeah. Yeah, I'm done with this.
No longer does anything.
Yeah, your creature is worthless.
Okay.
Oh, Bygone Bishop. I really wish I could kill that.
You can play the well.
I mean, I can't kill it.
You can't. Like, if you want, you could spend the Rapid Bite here to get rid of the priest.
I don't feel so bad about that.
Yeah.
I want that priest off the damn table is the problem.
Mm-hmm. And they can't use the Typer Guy down. Okay. So they just keep attacking for 2 in the air.
Yes. And
So
they get to
next turn
investigate
you
for,
can
like...
flash the
Yeah.
of course. Sacking the planes.
No.
And so or sacking the clue.
Second the Dawn Griff.
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
Because the
It's
card
good,
doesn't...
it's a good call.
Card doesn't do anything in sacking the land. Really?
Alright, sure. Why not?
I was certain they were sacking the Dawn Griff there.
So let's see.
I could Mockery of Nature to try to kill the clue, but that doesn't actually kill the clue.
Nope. I mean, Elder Deep Fiend, you can get that off this turn, right?
Yeah, I can do that and try to... I'm not going to catch him in combat, but...
No. But you can at least do it and then, like, tap down his whole team and attack with the Elder Deep Fiend. And, like, get down Tattered Haunter and stuff like that.
They may want to emerge. They do have that 1/5/7 emerge thing that they've shown with in the past.
That's true.
Yeah. I can at least play Tattered Haunter, right? Yeah.
Yes, you can.
Okay. Alright, do I want to, like, mana... get him off that?
I mean, yeah, you could just, like, upkeep, like, tap all his lands.
Stop on opponent's turn. So sack the clue.
Mm-hmm.
Sack with merge you. Bygone Bishop in 3.
Yeah, they're way heavier white than they are blue.
Mm-hmm. We get our card.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
We can take our stop off their upkeep now.
Yeah, we don't need that anymore. So, how much does that flash thing cost? The crab? I think it's 7 on the...
Yeah. Ooh, that's a good one.
I'm happy to see that. So the Elder Deep Fiend attack here is safe. Because
Yep.
they only have 3, and that card definitely doesn't cost 5.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Mockery of Nature might be able to, like, kill a clue. That's basically its best bet here,
Yeah.
right?
Or they might have, like, that, like, 3 mana, like, removal spell here.
Oh, okay.
Drag under. Okay,
There's-
sure.
That's going to let him get in for 5.
Mm.
Not the biggest, though, because I can just crank back. What is the actual mana cost on that crab? I need to know that right now. I need the actual text of that now. If you could look that up for me.
It costs 7 in a blue to emerge.
Okay, way more.
Has hexproof as long as it enters the battlefield. It's a 5/7. Costs
Okay.
9 on the face.
Okay. Well, that is good to know. Basically, I need to know if I can...
Bygone Bishop.
Yeah, they want to block. Another Garden Priest. Oh,
God, jeez.
shit. That's an annoyance and a
You
half.
can tap that in the If we draw land, we'll have enough for this. We could like Stitch Wing and then still. Oh,
What
well, they
use?
can just
What use?
tap
I
that
was gonna
for
say,
free,
what
but
use is the Gitrog if like?
yeah, not a bunch, not a whole bunch. I mean, drawing us an extra land or an extra card every turn, but
Trump.
yep, makes sense. Oh, they do have Delirium now.
Okay. That means this flips at
They're-
beginning a turn.
Yeah, it flips into a 3/5 and
Okay.
can sack things to make more Eldrazi's.
Okay.
Sack creatures, I think, not Eldrazi creatures to make Eldrazi, not like any permanent. So
Okay. I have my advanced Stitch Wing though, so I'm okay. Their blue
Yeah.
is so light. They're basically mono white. That's kind of incredible.
mm-hmm.
We've seen that do very well in this format. Do they have like? Oh, it's that. It's you.
Oh boy.
It's you. That hedgehog.
Yeah, that makes Gitraga. Yeah, okay, that's very bad.
Makes Gitrog a fine play because of the Chilling Grasp. You
Fair
said it was 8?
Yes. So they could not cast it.
Elder Deep Fiend's getting in then.
Yeah, that makes sense, but that's fine. Getting rid of that extricator of flesh.
Yep.
Even sacking to get what's he sacking?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what are
It
you
has to be
doing,
a
bud?
creature, like
No-
yeah,
yeah,
they thought it was like any permanent. Yeah, okay.
I was say, yeah,
No, that'd be nuts. If you could just sack lands to make 3/2s for like Vision of 3/2s for free.
Gitrog pass, and then we're gonna Chilling Grasp here. On Identity Theft, and
Yeah.
probably Cigarden Priest.
That makes the most sense, I think.
Bygone Bishop supplying them with way too many cards.
But like tapping doesn't change that.
Right. So
They tap it for basically no reason. I mean, they get him for 3 damage, I guess, but
yeah, which I'm fine with.
Now, next turn, like depending on what they play, I guess they could play the crab, but who cares?
Faithbearer
Okay,
Paladin.
Paladin. It gains
Sure.
life back, but that gets eaten by the Gitrog.
Eight of the Horde Swarm and Mockery. Let's go ahead and attack first and do this other things second.
Yes. And we probably also want to like take inventory first.
Yeah.
It's not surprising. Oh. Interesting. So if they have tap everything, we probably just lose, right?
No, they have 8 power on the board.
Power. Okay.
I can afford to try and take inventory for one more land.
What if we just pack Guardian, flash in?
It's either that or Eight of the Horde Swarm, and I like that. So
Yeah, I like Pack Guardian because we can discard a land to it, and if they like do have like tap down your team, we can catch them
yes.
and like get 2 of their creatures off of that. Okay, just no attacks. That's good, and we can still just flash and Pack Guardian. They probably have the crab here, right?
Yeah, likely. Draw a card. Okay.
That's right.
Sack that.
Forgot about that interaction.
Okay. Land. I think I just
Aim
go.
high. Ooh. I mean, if we just attack with everything, we win here, right? Oh, they have lifelink. Never mind.
That's why I'm attacking with only the flyers.
Aha! So they block there, and then we just aim high and we win.
That's the idea.
Come on, get there, get there, get there.
Okay.
All right, 2 minutes 16 seconds.
We've won
won
in
with less,
We've won
right?
with less. We've won with less. You can come on in. Aim high number 2 can come on in. Mockery Nature can come out.
What else comes out? I think Gitrog's won us, like, almost won us the
Yeah.
previous game and won us that game. Because drawing 2 to 3, like 1 or 2 extra cards a turn is fucking gross.
Yeah.
So then what comes out? Like, honestly, do we need the 4th take inventory at this point? Like, I think take inventory is great, but we need to be a bit more aggressive here than drawing a bunch of cards
Yep.
and doing nothing else.
All right. With the addition of green cards, I'm going to add in 1 more forest.
Good call. So lots of F6ing in this game.
Take inventory is doing a ton of work, but I think we need to be a very aggressive player to win this one.
Yeah.
So.
And like getting 3 take inventories is like, oh, awesome, but it's also like, oh fuck, now we can't do anything except draw cards. Oh boy, we're on the draw. Yeah.
I'm willing to try this.
Yeah. Then with the 5, go to 4, go to 4, go to 4. No,
They kept
They kept at 5.
They kept because they're scrying right now.
Yep. Perfect. We're there.
Yeah, we get the Exant
So
Cultist.
Flames to Garden Priest.
Yeah, it's usually how this goes. Hopefully I draw the 4th land, because I can Exultant Cultist and then into the Horde Swarm.
Yep.
Don't care.
Slayer played. Oh boy. Well, okay.
It's good and all, but I don't care. It's not...
Yeah.
It's not immediately stopping me. You only have, like, so many cards left.
Mm-hmm. All right. Then it just attack like Ingenious Scob. All right. I guess if they just don't have any creatures to play that played on, then who gives a shit?
Yeah. Sort of my plan.
All right. They're playing a similar game, I suppose. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, cultist, because then, like if we get that 4th land, then we can hit the Horde Swarm.
Excuse me.
Holy shit!
I'm sorry.
Okay. What? All right, sure. Well, we're on attacking with the cultist, so I guess that Thalia is going to be fucking huge.
Yeah, whatever. I'll take 3 hits from it and not die. That's how it's gonna go. Thalia's here. Sure, I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
We have Chilling Grasp.
Yeah, good call.
I can just chill it and not give a crap. Attack me.
Getting our non-basic land that enters battlefield tapped is on the battlefield.
Nice. I'm glad with them deciding to attack me here.
Yeah.
So land combat.
So we can take inventory and keep Chilling Grasp up, or we could just play the big flyer. And they can attack us for 9.
I'm okay with that.
Yep.
I don't believe they have another, 4 points of pump. If they do, good on them. They get me.
Yeah.
But I don't believe they have 4 points of pump. That's fine.
Okay.
Because I'm going to Chilling Grasp to try and get out of the game next turn.
Mm-hmm. And if they don't have any other creatures to play, then, cool. And we can then, also play Scob.
Yeah.
And then we can, take inventory a bunch to make Scob huge and aim high to make Scob even huger. Basically, next turn, Scob or Into the Horde Swarm is going to be lethal.
Mm-hmm.
which means that they need to have
2 blockers?
multiple blockers. They need to have multiple blockers. Well, they also need to, block with everything, so... I guess take inventory 1 means both are lethal. If either are unblocked.
Okay, so let's just go ahead and do this.
Because if this isn't lethal, then we can then get Jarog Monster. Okay.
One card left in hand. And that
Is
card
it
is
Subjugator?
Subjugator. That's not enough
Yep.
to win.
Well,
That doesn't,
okay,
that
that's
doesn't
actually fine.
matter.
It's actually fine.
Because they have to block so heavily next turn.
They really can't even, do anything with that. You can kill Thalia. They get a spirit. And they have no cards in hand, and their board is gone. So, yeah, they have a human, or no, sorry, a spirit. Okay.
I don't think I'm getting there.
Son of a bitch. Yeah, especially not with the Gitrog triggers. Oh, F6!
That's it! Oh! 0 on the clock!
Yes!
You don't
Holy
need
shit!
you don't need time to win!
Minutes on the clock, mother... I'm taking a screenshot of this.
Why do I keep doing this? Kabanaw, my heart can't take this. My heart.
Alright, I'm tweeting this out. Holy shit!
I won.
Holy fucking shit!
I fucking won in the frozen time. Like,
Tokyo Tamare! Zawaruto!
okay, well, let me cool down a little bit. I got 2 minutes for that, right? Ugh. Okay. Is this just how Eldritch Moon works? Is you just win on the buzzer? Use all parts of the time buffalo. Okay, I'll stop laughing sooner or later. I'm sorry. I'm actually not sorry.
I think we're okay until the next round starts.
Oh my god.
Tokyo Tamare! Star Platinum's the world. Holy fuck.
What the hell? That feels like cheating.
We had a literal fraction of a second left.
Yo, slam the chess clock, yell checkmate, and flip the table.
Stop the chess lock. Flip the table over. Start John Cena's theme. Blow 10 air horns.
Alright. Calming Town. Would you like to play first? Yes. I see plays.
Okay. Oh, fantastic. This looks great.
The opponent calls the judge. Oh my god. The Zyborn clock.
Holy shit! The world is conspiring against you to lose that one to timer scam.
I refuse.
Like the gate, your internet crashed.
Yeah. I can't sleep.
See, I stopped watching wrestling to do this, and I think that I stumbled to the much more thrilling event.
Yeah. All right. I think my favorite part was that my board was literally like I had set up the board to just be lethal.
Yeah, exactly lethal. No, exactly lethal the next 6. Like, you also had more things to do, but like,
Okay, Norwood Dryad's fine. Hey, good. Third land is what I wanted. We don't have to take inventory now.
we can wait on the cultist. See, we've had to take inventory just for land drops the past few games. We really want to be using them to like get our Scob or our like Nimbus of the Dusk bigger.
No, I'll block it.
Yeah.
You don't want to attack. Oh, damn it! Don't call my bluff. Shit.
Oh man.
Thanks, Kelsey.
Anyway. Are we good with cultist trading there?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so too, because it might draw us into our land. It gets rid of the thing that'll later be a 3/3 death touch.
Yeah. The drawing into like our action because we have a 4 too. We have an actionable 4 to play, which is really nice. So I will take that trade if needed. Gnarl Sparkly. Also, if they burn a trick here, like I still get a card off the cult. Yeah, okay.
They realize that that's a terrible attack for them,
Yeah.
and they stopped.
Oh, the mole. Alright, so Cultist ain't getting it anymore, but Backwoods Survivalist is still going to be fine.
Yep. Hey, there it is.
So let's go ahead and get in for 2 flying. So the mole used to be like a very high-pick green card, and it still is a pretty powerful green card, but the fact that there's only one pack of shadows makes this sacrifice a clue on it so much worse.
It's still a 3-mana 2/4, which is like,
It's quite good.
big for what it is. But,
Well, the
yeah.
thing is that this format still has a lot of 3/2s hanging out, so like a 2/4 just beats everything in combat.
Or like, say our 2/2 here.
Yeah.
It's like, if we get a Scob and we take inventory.
Ooh, they were
second
off the
color.
color. All right.
I like seeing red there, instead of like black.
Yeah.
They played a bunch of Delirium stuff.
Well, let's go ahead and take inventory here.
And then we can like eat their survivalist.
Yeah, survivalist for survivalist. Is that worth our removal spell?
I don't know if it is. Do you just want to like attack with survivalist, see what they do?
The block with Gnarled Dryad, that's 100%.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, then I would say they probably just attack with the flyer and then like take another inventory.
Yeah, just keep and then get Trog down. Because the thing is, I don't think that I don't feel like that survivalist. Like rabid bites are a pretty high piece of removal.
Yeah.
In our
yeah.
stuff.
Especially when we're about to drop the Gitrog.
Yeah. I probably should have taken inventory. Whatever. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Ooh. Going in hot here. I see.
Do we just chump here to save some life?
Yeah, I'll chump for 6. That's well worth 6 points.
Because it basically just means that like their card was like a removal spell for a guy that cycles.
Especially if they're going for this, like, they must have some form
And they went
of...
for that really early, too.
Yeah, they went for that super early.
Anyway, Gitrog.
Yeah, let's get Rog. Oh,
And like tap down their Dryad so they can't block. So they can't block with their Death Toucher, and then we're just stacking for like 10 on the ground. We attack for lethal next turn. Like,
yes, if
without if they don't block.
yeah, if we get rid of a couple of their attackers, or a couple of their creatures. So having the Gitrog, do they have another Malevolent Whispers?
That'd be nuts. Okay, well, we can tap that down. Or we can eat it.
No.
And who gives a shit? Who cares how big it is?
No. Just gonna... No.
I want to eat that tree.
We're
I want
also
to eat that Hydra.
we're also going to get delirium here. Do I have lethal? Ooh, I'm pretty certain I have a
Oh, because
lethal.
you can
Okay,
rapid bite.
let me
And
double
then...
let me double check. We have 2 card types, and it's sorcery, creature. We'll get land,
Oh.
and I'll play instant. I tap these 2, and then I kill this, and no, that's not lethal.
Yeah, because Gitrog doesn't have trample, so the
Right.
Gitrog dies to the Death Toucher. So I would say tap down the Death Toucher on the 4/3, and then attack with everything.
Okay, that makes sense still.
Because then they have to chump, but they can't
So
kill
I'm
your
actually
things.
going to do this here. So
Just in case we don't draw the lands.
Yes,
Yeah, it's a good idea.
just in case. It's not it's not a necessity, but
I mean, there's always the chance that we will like not find it. So
so
Second Island.
and draw 2. Okay,
Okay, they're both lands. Perfect.
that means we can play take inventory. So rabid bite, bump.
And that's what Rapid Bite is for.
And then we're forcing a chump block here as well. Oh, that's just a
Okay,
concession.
we're forcing
Okay.
the game to end.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
that-
Now we actually have Now we have 22 minutes to win our next 2 games.
What? Wait. Do you mean we aren't under immense time pressure? My heart isn't.
No, we finished.
beating?
We
blood
got
isn't
our 3-minute
boiling?
game out of the way right at the beginning,
What
so
do you
we're
mean,
good.
What do you mean? My blood isn't just like.
You know, an artery cut on my neck.
Yeah, it seems fine. That's the only thing I was thinking of. Is there's the weirding wood out for the aim high because that seemed like an okay trade last time. So that went okay. I feel like our opponent was off that color a bit, but then again, they didn't really
Yeah.
do too much.
Then again, they had plenty of green stuff to do. Like I feel like they weren't missing plays.
Right.
Although I feel like they probably have more wolves, right? Like that's kind of what that deck is. I just don't know if we have anything to like sideboarding against it.
Squirrel Token asks, do you remember the black fabricate creature that looks like a super cool 8th grade cool? Super 8th grader cool? Is that the Zealot? Are you talking about the Zealot? The weapon craft enthusiast? Yes, I do remember that one. I call it the Zealot because it has 2 energy blades. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go with this. This is fine.
Yeah. And if
Gitrog.
they actually show us like a more cohesive plan, we can think about how to deal with that later.
Yep. Okay, we want to draw into, again, we want that, basically that start we had was beautiful. We had like curve. We had,
Chef kiss, perfect.
Yeah, absolutely. What game is that? StarCraft. StarCraft 1 is what I'm referring to there. Or I guess StarCraft. I guess I'm specifically calling out StarCraft 1 because I usually do my life for ire.
Also, another thing Squirrel Token mentioned before about Kaladesh and like hoping that they don't repeat the problems with like Eldritch Moon and Scars. This looks like a mulligan.
Mm-hmm.
This looks like a...
It's bad, but I'll keep it. Oh,
Yeep.
that's...
Okay, we're good.
Funnily enough, bottom of decking that is technically the same as not having it.
Yes, but then having our
Except-
graveyard, yeah, means that we can... But, yeah, like, I would be so surprised if they don't have energy in either Revolt.
Same,
Like,
but
they
I
set
don't...
up this super open mechanic that can, like...
Same, but I
interact with all
don't
these different
trust...
cards. Yeah.
I don't trust them anymore.
Yeah, agreed.
Like, their current track record over the last, like, 2.5 years is we just cut all the cool mechanics every time. So I just don't... I don't believe in it until... I'll believe it when I see it, I guess is the
Yep.
thought.
I agree there.
I want to draw a forest. Thank you.
Hey, there it is.
And hopefully we draw another forest. Well, that's
I think
fine,
that's...
too.
Well, second inventory is okay. They have 4/4 that they can attack with next turn, but then like we can just, you know, survivalist and trade with it.
My hope
which
would
is like kind
be-
of sucks, but
My hope would be that I draw a forest that I can pack Guardian, trade, and get a 2/2.
Mm-hmm.
So we take 4 and hope that they don't have too big of a play this turn. Maybe another... Oh, nothing. Interesting.
How about nothing?
So let's go ahead and attack.
Mm-hmm. And if they just play nothing, then we can just play Scob and like... Well, no, backward survivalist is just as much power. Like, without working for it. and it uses our mana better.
So the idea there is next turn I can play take inventory, draw land, and scob, and flip this back.
Ooh, yeah.
If it's still around. Fading on 4 is pretty good for us. I think I play like the 4/4. I'm going to block here.
Yeah.
I don't care if they have a trick. I'm going to try and block. Burn your
Yeah, we have
trick.
plenty of stuff to do in hand, and we got draws.
I'm certain they have the trick. I just have to have them use it. Okay, first strike their guy.
Fine.
Now, the
Yep.
cool thing here is if they didn't have a 4 last turn,
They don't have a 4
do
this
they have
turn.
a 4 this turn? They did draw 1 card. And it looks like that 1 card was indeed a 4
A
drop.
4-drop. That, okay.
Hey, you played 2 spells.
And they
Nice.
cast 2 spells. Thank you. Thank you for that.
I think that means Stitchwing is actually my play.
Yeah, because it blocks their guy.
And we just keep getting Haunter in there.
And then they can just, if they want to play no things on 6 to, like, flip their guy, like, be our guess.
4 cards in hand. Borrowed. Yeah, it was Uvenwald, yeah.
Oh, the Hydra.
The
Sure,
Hydra.
sure. That's a bit of a mess, but
His reach.
that's really bad.
know.
We need to be able to tap that down or something.
Interesting. Let's go ahead and take inventory.
Hopefully finding a forest.
Or
Or another take inventory, sure.
I'm just gonna play the Scob here.
Yeah, that seems like the more correct play. I guess, like, they can attack with the Hydra, but then we can attack back with our flyers.
Problem is Hydra's a kill in 2 hits.
Yeah, yikes. Also, when they have land drops.
Mm-hmm.
A land drop. Okay, so it's not a kill in 2 hits.
Do you think they have it?
Like, oh, the double strike? Oh shit, +1/+1 double strike?
I don't know.
They
If
showed a combat trick already.
I don't know if I believe them.
I mean, it seems like a good attack regardless, because, you know, we can't block it, so... I think that blocking is, like, not... I don't know. It's hard to say. Now, what if they have, like, that and trample here?
We can't beat it. I don't care. I'm willing to block because we're going to be building a very large board very quickly here.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks to take inventory, getting us 3 cards next.
Yep.
So take inventory. Draw me a forest, please. Thank you.
There it is. Alright. And then, yeah, then we can pack Guardian and just, like, throw out a guy to chump. So do we attack in the air now?
Well, we definitely get in with Tattered Haunter. I don't think we get in with Advanced Stitchwing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we can. We need to be able to hold off these 3/3s on the side.
Yeah, that's a good call. We already cast a spell, so they're not going to be flipping back.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can just use our 2/2 wolf to chump the Hydra.
Two cards in hand. I would say steal my guy. That's fine.
Okay, that
Ooh.
seems really bad.
No, hold on. Ain't the worst. It's bad. Ain't the worst.
So we chump their 8/8. Are we dead to the rest of their creatures?
No, we take 15. We go
And
to
what do we crack back for?
9.
Well, okay.
Which means I should have cracked in with a Stitchwing, but that would have been...
Yeah,
That's
but
not
that would,
actually
like,
correct.
yeah.
That is a hindsight maneuver because of how... if they didn't have Whispers, that would have been the worst attack in the known universe.
Yeah, and then they were just taking, like, something else. Or just still taking that and attack with it, because it's the biggest thing we had.
whatever. Go to 1.
Important to note they didn't have it.
Okay, graph mall.
All right, that's their whole board, or their whole hand.
Too many attackers.
And yeah, we lose.
Yeah, I can't kill the occultists. Too many attackers.
And our hunters can't block any of their stuff because they're all on the ground.
Okay. Let's move on to 3.
Yep.
Do I have any good way to stop that? Like, Alpha there is not gone missing is way too expensive. Maybe Wolfkin Bond?
Yeah. I guess another blocker gets our guy bigger. Yeah, they'd had no targets for Mockery of Nature, so... Okay.
We're gonna adjust the land count because we added a green card.
Okay.
We kind of need spontaneous mutation for that. For the Hydra.
Yeah.
Okay, this is
It's
gonna...
like hopefully as the Hydra gets bigger, we're also getting more cards in the yard, so...
Alright, here we go. Moment of truth. Can we get there? I feel like on a good start, we basically can't be beat.
Yeah. We just need to make sure we get that good start. This lets us emerge our Elder Deep Fiend on 5.
That's quite literally the only thing this has.
Yeah. You're correct.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Good call. Good call. That's a good call.
That looks a lot better.
Go to 6, go to 6, go to 6, go to 6.
But yeah, that
Okay.
actually like that card. I think I don't know.
Yeah,
if
I do
it's-
too. Because like we have plenty of chances to draw more lands.
Right.
I think maybe this is a game where Pack Guardian is just a 4/3 flash for 4.
It's possible. Depends on the cultist, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
Weird draw. Okay, depending on their 2, like we can change our 3 if they play something that. Oh boy.
They.
Okay. That was just them passing up. That's fine.
Alright, so that's a Scob.
Yeah. Because then we can take inventory and attack next turn if need be. Probably not, but I actually play Exultant Cultist no matter what.
I think so.
So I have a blocker.
It's like they need a trick to get through that. And okay, nothing with another play. You also flash in the Pack Guardian, and that uses all your mana.
I think I'm actually going to play Exultant Cultist here.
Okay. That also, means that we may actually be able to get the cultist, or we may actually be able to get the wolf off the Pack Guardian.
Mm-hmm.
Changes it from being a efficient creature to an unreasonable creature.
4. Yep, so you get to attack.
Oh, sure.
I don't really care that badly about that.
They hit you for 4, sure.
Yeah, I could care less.
They're off red.
Yes, I've noticed. But they are heavier green.
Mm-hmm.
They've shown that in the past. Nice.
Cool. So, do we attack with the Scob here?
I think I'm going to take inventory and attack with the Scob.
Okay, because then you can also keep up Chilling Grasp if you want to.
Yeah. Which is sort of the plan. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll leave the forest in hand.
Yeah, play the Swamp, and then we have mana for basically anything we want.
Okay, get on in.
And then do we do an extra damage or keep up Chilling Grasp.
Chilling Grasp in case of like a mountain steal my guy scenario.
Yeah, good call.
Because we just get to completely walk him out there if he takes his turn doing that. Flamehold Pacifist doesn't do anything.
That's fine. He can't. He'll only have a 4-power creature after the attack.
I'm not gonna do anything here. I'm just gonna take
if they're gonna attack with the captain, then you can just like trade and draw a card off that.
Yeah.
And here, just taking 3.
Mm-hmm. I think I might just pass.
Yeah, like try to catch them. That means that they will have a 4/4. But
I'll catch that with the Pack Guardian. That's probably okay.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I don't like my other options are like Chilling Grasp, attack for like 1,000 damage. Is that reasonable?
Actually, if you Chilling Grasp attack for like 1,000, then their thing isn't flipping. Their 2 other creatures are tapped down. You're attacking for what off that? Like 8? Then you're not casting the Pack Guardian.
No, I'm not.
And the next turn, they'll probably have something else that can just like jump. Do you attack with the Scab and just like let it trade? Or like not even trade. I guess if they block with their Pacifist, then you could actually just keep their other 2 guys tapped.
Yeah, I could.
That doesn't seem terrible. And if not, then you can like just pump for 1 and
I'm gonna pass it.
deal. Okay.
I'm gonna go with the Pack Guardian play. See if I can
Okay.
catch that way. So it flips. And if something goes like horribly wrong, I still have Chilling Grasp as a... Okay, I don't care about that.
That's fine.
So this is a werewolf, doesn't get the Hamlet Captain boost.
Yep. I mean, if Hamlet Captain's not attacking anyway, but yeah.
Yeah. No way, that would be dumb.
No attacks. Alright, sure.
I want to get
And
this
now
done.
how does Chilling Grasp...
Chilling Grasp on these 2?
Yeah.
Seems pretty strong.
That seems like a lot of power to be attacking them with when they're at 14. And then we can even play a flyer.
Yep.
Or, I guess it depends on how much you want to deal with the Scob.
The Flyer's worth more damage overall. I'll deal 1 with the Scab.
That's fair.
So if they have the like untap aim high, they get like a free kill here, but I'm okay with that.
Yeah, then they're spending their aim high. Yeah, okay. Oh,
That was not the trick I had them on.
no.
Interesting.
Who plays that one?
I've never seen that cast in Limited in my life. What the hell?
Alright, so they can, like, trade with the wolf with the Hamlet Captain if they want to block with the Hamlet Captain.
That makes everything look a lot worse.
Okay. Then they take 6.
Yeah, and I don't have enough pump to keep Scob alive.
Yeah.
Interesting. That is a bit of a blowout.
Hmm.
And they have like double mana too.
Yeah, now they have that. Ugh, yikes. It's actually kind of nuts.
Yeah.
They still have to play fairly defensively here.
Yeah, I don't think they can attack. No spells.
Okay, so
That's the card we wanted.
fantastic. Hello, take inventory.
We don't have double green, so I can go ahead and tap that.
Come on, land Gitrog. Alright, second cultist.
I'm really happy with more cultists.
Because that can just, like, you know, those can chump and draw us more cards.
Also, I mean, 4-turn clock right now.
Yeah, yep. And their turn was just nothing. And we cast 2 spells, so Pacifist goes back.
Oh, shit, there's red.
Okay, alright. Well,
That's bad. That probably means...
start going south now then.
Yeah, that means they can start stealing.
Yeah. They could steal something, attack with us, but then we can just, like... So they probably just take, like, what, Pack Guardian? Or do they take the flyer?
Pack Guardian, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know how far out they attack if they do that, because that actually would like lose them the game if they tap too low. You know, I can because like
Right.
I can attack. They're at 6 right now, and I have 2
Mm-hmm.
man. Steel Cultist. So I don't like Steel Cultist. I would just not block it, and it wouldn't die. I'd pack Guardian to block Lambholt Pacifist or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Or yeah, that would be what I would do there. And then I would kill my opponent back because they'd be tapped out. Hydra.
All right.
This might be the Hydra.
That would make sense. Well,
Okay,
okay.
that's
Well,
interesting.
that's not nearly as scary as the Hydras.
What's your red spell you're casting here? Forge Master. Okay. 4 blockers.
So we just attack in the air again.
Yeah, attack in the air.
Hello. Okay.
Game set. Beautiful. So cast with emerge because I can't hard to cast this, right? Yeah.
Yeah, you're at 7. 1 off. Oh well. So Occultist dies.
1, 2.
I'm sure drawing us
3,
a land,
4.
but oh well.
And then
Like tap their. Okay.
tap their team and attack for lethal.
For some reason, I think Elder Deep Fiend like taps 5 things.
No, it's only 4. It's Cryptic Command though. This is Cryptic Command. I
Yeah.
continue to call it Cryptic, and I don't think I've been proven wrong yet.
It's cryptic that costs 2 mana. Or I guess it still costs 4, depending on what you sacrifice.
I feel a little. That's a little deep right there. That the hurt that we have put on our opponent. They are like this
They
no.
decided to just okay.
No,
can
they were nice. I think it was more they had the reaction of what the fuck, and then
Yeah.
everyone
Oh, well,
does.
that's it.
I would have that. I would have that same reaction. So I want to. We've done it.
I mean, I had that same reaction. Yeah, we got there.
So you'll see exactly what I'm talking about in a little while. But
And now we don't really need to offer the split
no,
because we don't need because either way we're fine, so we can probably just play it out.
I will unless they want to split. But I like playing it out to finish off this,
I do too.
and that'll actually make Yeah, so Kaz, you know how we got 2 Sorins for a win in the Eldritch Moon? That's because you get a Sorin for 2nd place. I get
You can't see me moving my eyebrows. I mean, I had that same reaction when our opponent played the tap all your creatures.
Mm-hmm. You
In
did.
game 1.
Yeah, the Subjugator.
Yeah, Subjugator game 1 to like.
I can pull up the prize structure for you, Kaz, if you'd like. So this is the prize structure for the Magic Online things. 1st place, 5 Eldritch Moon Boosters, 3 Shadows of Innistrad, and 2 QPs. 2nd place, 3 Eldritch Moon Boosters, 1 Shadows of Innistrad, and 1 QP.
So you may actually end this night with 1 extra Sorin.
Oh, no!
A leftover Sorin.
I can't do that. No, I can't. I'm here to destroy value and create value.
Does it cost anything to enter the like qualifier point tournament, or is it just you need those points?
I think it's just the 35 points. I am going to have to. So I'm going to have to. I'll have to talk to Ryan this week and I'll talk to him a lot about like. I don't need to talk to him too
how to
much.
play it.
Not how as much. However, I guess I am a bit rusty on playing Delver. But let me tell you how much I have like played against Delver and watched Ryan play Delver. It is this. It's the
Is
deck.
it a lot?
Yeah, it's all. I don't know. I feel like I at least understand the deck and understand that like there are matches where you don't just play your keep. Still keep. We have
Yeah.
Pack Guardian.
Pack Guardian, we ought to take inventory, so we're basically fine. Because by the time that,
As long as our opponent isn't hyper aggression, this hand will beat anything else. You know?
And they started off with an island, so.
Oh, absolutely. The packs are definitely worth it. I'm like, it's not like I'm going to play like a fool any more than I usually do. Just because, this game doesn't... Nice. Foul Orchard on 3. If I don't have anything to do, means Pack Guardian on 4, discarding. And having Elder Deep Fiend in the pocket. Any aggressive Tooth Collector. Okay, that's a pretty aggressive play, but the Pack Guardian beats it. So, we'll play Foul Orchard and pass. Oh, sweet. Another land here is quite good. Again, this is like a lot of top end, so all the lands are appreciated at the moment.
Delirium, the delirium on that guy is like the opponent's upkeep. You can like do a
Yes,
thing, right?
this is part of
Yeah.
the cycle of... We don't have a name for this cycle.
It's the like double delirium.
Oh man, am I gonna just absolutely murder my opponent in combat?
Yeah, looks like it.
Oh boy.
Like unless they have a combat trick on
No,
you, which
they're-
is entirely possible. But
Also, they could just smell it. Like,
yeah.
come on.
Then again, we haven't done anything yet, so we're just like, oh, they're such a slow deck.
Also, they might not
make
know
them
what
do
colors I
something.
am.
It's coming with both, because of course you do. And
sure,
then, yep,
Alright.
counterspell. Nope, no counterspell.
We'll discard the forest because we don't need it. I hope you have something here because I'm about to ruin your day. I'm gonna make the obvious blocks. If they have a trick on me, I'm okay with the outcome. But this is way too good of blocks to not just take, you know?
Yeah.
They might have, you
Like,
know...
if they can just kill the wolf here, then it's really bad. Alright.
Interesting. They're still losing their own hollowed. Oh my god.
Nope.
Nope. Wow. However, that burned a lot of resources.
It did. It does mean that their guy turns into a 3/5 now. They have another thing?
No, again, yeah, it's
Oh, they're sacking the clue. Okay, alright.
Yeah, no, they just burn like...
It's like, wait, what? Oh, whenever another creature you control. Okay, I thought that was any creature
No,
dies
it's
that
you
that
control.
guy got bigger. Jesus, okay.
That was very good. Our
Yeah.
opponent was able to stop the ruinous attack that they had there. Like,
I mean, it was still like 2 for... Like, I guess it was just a 1-for-1, was it? I guess?
the guys got main deck Jace's Scrutiny, but that might be understandable with what they're doing. Like, Jace's
Yeah,
Scrutiny
totally.
is not as bad a trick as you'd expect.
We just want to play a 3/4 flyer, right?
Yeah, that seems like too good to pass. And probably attack for 3, to be honest with you.
Well, oh, that's right. they only have a card in yard. It's only -1, -0.
Yeah, this thing ain't like...
minus-
It didn't get turned off, it just was less than 4. Yeah. So next turn, like, make the team, and then the turn after, like, Exultant Cultist to Into the Horde Swarm.
Yeah,
and, like,
great.
all of
Or
a sudden
Elder Deep Fiend,
Elder
maybe.
Deep Fiend, maybe. How many Jace's X are there? So, let me tell you a story about an FNM I went to, where I built a deck in Standard that was just every card with Jace on the art or in the name. And you could make a legal deck in that. It was actually quite powerful in the sense that you were playing for Jace the Mind Sculptor.
By the way, there are 7 cards that start with Jace's something. You just take 5 here.
You can have that. Your gusto has gotten you 5 damage. That's a little too much for me, you know.
We've already seen how many combat tricks they have, so whatever.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I think I'm gonna...
I still like just playing. I don't really know if I want to attack the Pack Guardian here.
Just the Stitch.
Yeah, because like because all that does is like kills their Sanitarium Skeleton,
Yeah.
and they just bring it back to hand, and their guy gets a counter, and they just play that again next turn. Like,
Ooh, yeah. The fact that because you are correct in that sense. Because of the loop with the Yavani Unhollowed, it's pretty bad.
by the way, the Jace's, the 7 Jace's elements of Jace are Jace's Scrutiny, Jace's Archivist,
Okay.
Jace's Sanctum,
Okay.
Jace's Ingenuity,
Okay.
Jace's Phantasm,
Jace's Erasure. Waiting for that.
Jace's Mindseeker, and Jace's Erasure.
Erasure. That was the card that was my win con, by the way. I didn't have any creatures in my deck, so I just won through Jace's Erasure X3.
Yeah.
Like,
so
I
you
played-
just, like, have 3 of them, and then you're just like,
Well, there were
every
4.
turn they're building 3 or
There
more.
were 4 in the deck, but it was like I always got like 2 or 3 copies because Jace draws so many cards. Let's make some blocks like this, I think.
Yeah. That seems fine.
If you have a trick for me, this isn't a blowout on a trick because I draw a card, and also like this is already
Especially
kind of
because he wants his guys to die, so his other man gets big.
yeah. So I'm kind of gonna do this, and then like it's okay if things go poorly. I kind of like Pack Guardian to live, but ooh, that's good.
Yeah. Okay.
Kill off the flyer and win the combat against Exultant Cultist.
Yep.
So Pack Guardian is almost worthless now.
Indeed. Take inventory. Okay. Or do we just want to, like, sack the Pack Guardian and play Elder Deep Fiend mid-combat?
Just catch them. I kind of want
Yeah.
to play It of the Horrid Swarm, honestly.
Okay, that's also fair. Just sack the Pack Guardian for that. I would say first attack with the flyer, though.
Hold on. How much mana is It of the Horrid Swarm on a emerge on that? 3?
Yes. So can we also take inventory first, or do we want a Weirding Wood?
I'm a Weirding Wood.
Yeah, let's get weird.
Because that taps for 2, and we get an Investigate off it. And then I get to attack for 1 with Pack Guardian.
Yeah. Pack Guardian's last draw.
Mm-hmm. And then add 2 green, emerge. Sack that. I'm kind of sad this doesn't set up a fully lethal attack. It's only 9 power, but it's also an incredible board. Also,
Yeah.
I did get them a little close to Tooth Collector. Like, it's 3. But...
Yeah,
what other
but
cards
they
did I
have-
play in Jace's deck? There were 4 Mind Controls, because there's a Mind Control in M10 that has Jace, like, doing a thing. And then there were a couple cards in M10 or M11 that had Jace doing a thing, or, like, in a core set. So I included the cards that had Jace prominently displayed on the art, because you couldn't actually build a deck just out of Jace's.
So you know that the first card to actually feature Jace's outside of a like core set, including Magic Origins, was Jace's Scrutiny.
Huh. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and attack with advanced.
Yeah. Then we sacrifice It of the Horde Sworn to Elder Deep Fiend.
Yeah, if something goes horribly wrong, we have that option.
Just cast it for UU.
Are we getting killed here?
Maybe.
I'd like them to just take 3 here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I kind of want to, like, take inventory. Yeah, I'm going to take inventory and hopefully draw a land.
Yep.
And then we
And
get to
draw
play
2 off
Scob.
this. Yeah.
Want to get a land.
And still keep up the clue. Nice.
So, Ingenious Scob. More importantly, I'm keeping up the most hyper garbage hidden secret in the universe.
Because we just need like 3 mana because
Okay, double Geist Herald.
tapping down like the
Yeah, probably it.
which is fine because that's what we were going to sacrifice anyway.
Yep.
If things went bad.
This is seriously the most hilarious thing. It's tap a land to play a 5/6 that taps your team. Like, what the hell is that?
Yeah.
Please tap some mana here. I need you to be tapped out. Or as close to tapped out as possible.
Yeah, tap load is also fine. That 1 mana counter target colorless spell doesn't exist yet.
Okay, that's fine.
Yep. I'm gonna do that, then just like attack all out.
I would not care. This is...
Double block on Tooth Collector.
I got better than that. Anyway, this is where I go ahead and emote. This is where you do the I'm sorry. Tap your blocker.
1, 2, 3, 4. Which means they don't get to have a combat trick after this happens.
Ooh, they floated.
Yeah, good call. Okay, so maybe they do. Well, no, because they have to spend it now before blockers.
Mm-hmm.
So. Yeah, okay.
That is dirty.
Yeah, it's so.
What
Elder
the
Deep Fiend is so nuts.
hell? Wow.
Well, we're gonna game up, and we're at exactly like us and our opponents spent the exact same amount of time that game.
I'm actually fine with Mockery because they had 2 enchantments they showed off.
Yeah, they did. and one of them like sort of turns off a creature. So if we can get rid of that, then we get the creature back. So
Yep. Also, I mean, I can just sack that creature that is on if it's still alive. Is aim high something I want? I kind of
they,
feel like I don't know.
how many flyers did they have? Like one, and it was a 2/1.
Yeah, it was just the 2/1. It's more the like combat trick to counter your combat trick sort of thing.
Yeah, that's also fair.
We don't have any of those.
I mean, all their combat tricks were like very small up on their creature, or like minus on your creature.
Right, like we can't beat a spontaneous mutation on the...
Yeah. Mana's dog.
Man and dog would be okay. How much, like, full removal did they have?
Like the +3 -3. And +1 one thing, -1 another thing.
Okay. It's all tiny removal. It's not like a...
It's all tiny removal, and it's all like boink, goodbye. Yeah, I think that's fine.
Okay, I'm okay with that. That gives me a little more broad presence as well.
They didn't show us a murder.
That's what I was wondering about, was like a flat kill spell or a death is certain, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I like our opponent's deck, I'll give him that. I mean, we won off of the back of, like, paying 2 mana for a 5/6 that Mistbind clicked and tapped their board.
Right.
A+, would keep.
Yeah, fantastic.
I can... So, we might have some problems with the Tooth Collector, if that's in their hand, but I'm still
true.
okay with it. Tender Hunter's too good to not, like, try this.
Yeah. Okay, anytime you want to stop having to draw lands.
No,
Game.
I'm good.
Good with lots of lands. They have a counter spell. Rattle chains.
Rattle them bones, rattle me bones, my
Sure.
bones be
Block that.
rattled. Rattling me bones.
Like, I totally... Nope.
Oh!
Whoa. I don't think we bite, do we? Like... We just, like, attack, play a second Tattered Haunter.
Yeah, I think so.
Then Spontaneous Mutation will do anything if they decide to trade.
They might have Jace's Scrutiny or something like that. That's the reason I didn't go for the Rabid Bite, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, that would own us so bad.
Okay, we do want to draw... No, I can just emerge the Mockery next turn if it's alive. If this is still alive.
Fucker.
Guys, the Archives.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
I can still emerge the Mockery.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no, that's too much. Never mind, I can't.
Oh, it's cost 8, and we're like, alright. Well, I guess we're in a holding pattern here then.
No, we're the one getting in, but the Scry...
God damn it! I got tricked by it again. I thought it fucking flied.
No, it does not.
God.
I need chat, please.
Alright, how many spirits in blue
How do I
have
throw them-
type flying, sea, blue, not flying? Or type spirit?
Do you have the -1/-1? You do! That's why I didn't go for the Rabid Bite there. I thought about biting dogs, but...
Yeah, that would have gone well.
Okay. We need a board presence.
We need
That's about
something.
it.
We need, like, anything that's not land.
Even land slowly gets us closer to this Mockery on 9.
Yeah, but, like...
I'm aware
We're at, like,
how dumb
what?
that sounds.
Yeah, we're at 8 lands, so, like, I'd like to hold off 2 turns before drawing that last one.
Yeah, I know. What if we just draw, like, running take inventories? How's that sound?
Yeah, that sounds great.
I'm taking damage from this, I don't care. The creature loses to, like, Exultant Cultist or whatever, so I'm not gonna, like, bother... Okay, Kabanaw Hollow, that's fine.
That one is fine to put a mutation on.
And the Sanitarium Skeleton. Yep.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay, there it is. Let's see it.
How many take him?
Come on.
Okay, okay.
I guess that, like, slows them down if we need to slow them down for whatever reason.
They're running out of cards.
Yeah.
I think I will Spontaneous Mutation here.
Yeah, on the 2-4 or the 3-2.
Hard to say.
3-2 will eventually deal like 4 damage and could become more blockable.
And this could become unreasonable, I'm aware.
It could,
I'm
but
gonna,
then I think the more immediate threat is the 3-2, especially because it be getting delirium, and getting menace is much more like real.
this buys us a lot of turns.
Mm-hmm.
Laboratory Brute, milling some cards, which gets them delirium. Yep.
Yep. Oh, they have one of those witches. Oh boy.
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and Chilling Grasp on the couple creatures that beginning of combat here.
Mm-hmm. That 2-4 and that 3-3.
Mm-hmm.
Can't believe it. 0 creatures in the top, like... Or not 0, I guess 2
We had
three
three.
creatures in the top 16.
Oh no, we're
Being attacked for a damage.
a damage.
Oh, I think they didn't notice that that like Chilling Grass meant that their guy became a 0-3. And we will not destroy that artifact
Yeah,
slash
I'm
enchantment.
gonna pass on that, thank you. Alright, do you have a kill spell for me? That's really the main question. Like, if you have a way to
That's
answer
basically it,
Mockery, I lose this game, so...
Mm-hmm.
We'll see how this functions.
I mean, if they got like, even if this guy just is like an 0-5 blocker, like
Oh, certain death? Death is certain! Death is certain!
death. Yep.
Death is certain! Whatever, we're still fine. We'll just draw into, like, another take inventory, and then, like, Elder Deep Fiend, and that doesn't matter.
Yeah, that would be good. Or that.
That's pretty good, too. What do we want to blast? Well, we can't. We don't have double green. We'll get there.
Yeah, I mean, assuming we get the chance, probably the 3-2.
Am I dead on board?
Are you?
No,
They have-
6.
Oh boy.
If they have a
alright,
point or can remove my blocker, it's over.
Yeah. Basically, that means we need to draw a blocker.
Okay. Well, we draw 2 cards.
Yeah, we do. So we need to draw a blocker. So now I would say we want to like eat that 3-5.
Or if an evasive creature shows up, I will demolish the hell out of it.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and...
Stabilize a 1. Hopefully.
That's the plan.
Oh, draw more cards.
Yep. Rabid Bite plus Advanced Stitchwing?
Survivalists. Do we have that? Oh, because we can play 2. Yeah, we can play two lands. So yeah, we do have that. Yep, that seems good.
Well, yeah, so we fight this thing out.
Mm-hmm.
And then we...
Okay.
Stabilize at 1! Again, if they can, we will die to this skeleton. If
Yes.
they
Oh
can,
god,
if
we'll
they
die
can
to the
remove.
skeleton in the fucking like.
I think this is their only turn. If they don't kill me now, I feel like I have the game. Unless they actually have something like another certain death that steals it in the sense of
Certain
like,
death destroys us. Yeah, certain death is certainly death. Okay.
oh, did you see what they picked up?
No. Oh no. Oh yikes. Do we have any way to gain life
Oh boy.
or exile things?
Oh boy. I need to draw a creature that can't kill that in combat.
Oh boy.
Alright.
Yikes.
It's fine.
Let's find one. We need to find one.
Take inventory. We can get out of this still, it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, this is gonna draw us 3 cards.
Found it. Okay. Good. I found the creature that can block it without dying.
Then holy shit.
Yeah. It's incredibly stupid, but it works.
It's so stupid. And then we can also play the cultist.
No.
Or like the survivalist?
No.
Okay, the cultist then.
No. I mean, do you know how much
Nothing?
mana I
You
have
can
to
play
spend?
anything?
Do you know how much mana I have to spend on
That's right,
Ingenious
because
Scob?
you have to dump all your, so you have to play 6 mana for that guy. And then yeah, you have 2 left over. Dang.
All right. Well, we do the things we have to survive. So. I can't attack because 3 attackers. So.
Do we have any 1-power creatures in our deck?
You're correct. Scab only turns toughness to power. Do you understand? You are 110% correct.
But things can't deal damage if they're dead.
Yeah. This is so stupid.
This is so stupid.
Oh my god. Alright, declare attackers. We want... yeah, so...
Okay, you know how we win this one?
Trying to figure that one out, but I think it involves Elder Deep
Elder
Fiend.
Jump Fiend?
Yeah.
Yeah, Elder Deep Fiend. I think it's we attack all out. Elder Deep Fiend, tap down all their creatures. This doesn't work if they, you know. Oh,
I found their
that
green
doesn't work at
splash.
all.
Also, that can activate and kill me the moment their turn starts.
Yep. So okay.
I think they're I love how they're like basically a dark mirror of us.
We're both just playing Sultai.
Yeah, the card we need is the swarm. Is it of the Horrid Swarm? Yeah, as Cass points out.
Yeah. Yep.
So
Well, even that, like, that's what we did need.
There's the other Scob.
It doesn't matter.
I know. I don't care that it doesn't matter. I don't care at all. I mean, hell, we died to like 16 creatures on the board.
Yeah.
But, by God, I will not die to this accursed witch, alright?
All right. Well, I'm gonna start talking about sideboarding stuff.
Yeah.
So I think we lost that game to not have any creatures until turn 10.
Yes.
Like not having any creatures that didn't just get removed immediately.
The big problem was our opponent even stumbled, and we had
Right,
tighter
and we
counters,
couldn't
but
punish them.
we couldn't punish them.
Yeah. So I think we just need like more action. Which I don't think is actually any deck change.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think we actually have
It's like-
anything else that does anything.
There's no like specialized plan that beats them because their plan is just playing good creatures.
There's nothing in the deck to discard that would have drawn me out of that game, and I'm not going to show them. I'm not going to do any more actions. Like, yes, Pack Guardian could have drawn me another land, but like I was dead. Even if I drew Elder Deep Fiend, I was dead, so it didn't matter. I'm not going to waste the time. Alright. I'm glad we got the Stabilize. That was kind of
Yeah, Stabilize at 1 until they played a goddamn Mythic to counter our Mythic.
Yeah, I guess that's a fair back and forth. Alright, final game. Final game of the night, actually. Okay.
Yeah.
This looks
2 take
alright.
inventories. Hell yeah.
Want to get that Scob on 3. Thank you.
Gonna get that Scob on 3.
Gonna get that Scob on 3. Getting that Scob.
Is it gonna play like Emrakul's Touch to get? Okay, that's
Nope.
fine.
I'm gonna 0 card types. Alright, so I'm gonna take inventory, I think, here.
Hope to get a land drop.
Grapple with the Pass is actually better if I actually am looking for a land drop.
I suppose. Well, this gets us 2 cards. I get. Actually, yeah, I would say attack this way because then you might be able to get him with a grapple.
And if I don't get the land, I can pump.
Yeah.
And I put a take inventory in the yard.
Oh, nice. Yep, there we go then.
So, yes, I'd like to return that to my hand. Okay.
And like all we're missing is that like we're missing on the Niblis of the Dusk because we're taking the land instead. And now we draw 3.
Yeah. This is... All right, and then we have 7 cards in hand. All right.
Yep. Cool.
Also look at this freaking
Yeah. God.
beef is here. Yeah. Okay, I don't care.
Fine. And next turn's probably just like flash and back Guardian,
Yeah.
and like sack pack Guardian for It of the Horde Swarm.
Well, maybe not. Maybe like we're getting to the point where we might just be casting those. Who knows? Like Exultant Cultist into them. Is
Yeah. That's fair.
A little more interesting.
Okay, that's not bad.
Delirium is at 3 of 4, so they can get the
Suppose we're not
menace.
attacking here.
Probably not. I'd love an attack here, but I don't think we're getting it.
Yeah. Well, we get 6 power anyway.
Yeah, I'm discarding Forest, and then I'm playing Exultant Cultist.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Goddamn.
We can basically turn their team off multiple times now.
Yeah, no attacks. We pass up here and go ahead. This is pretty powerful.
Yeah, because we can like tap
I-
down multiple other creatures.
I actually can flash in the Elder Deep Fiend right now, too.
If needed.
Hey, come on in. Water's fine.
How do you feel about blocking with the 3/3 with the Scob and then Chilling Grasping down 2 other creatures?
Why the Scott? Oh, yeah, that actually makes some sense.
Because then we just like then it just turns into a 3/4. They need to spend a combat trick to not die.
So tap down Ingenious Scob and Gavany Howl?
Mm-hmm. And then like if they have a combat trick, then their their dogs will turn into a 4/3.
Yeah. I kind of put them on a combat trick, to be honest, but we'll
Yeah,
see.
definitely. But like, yeah, like I'm imagining a +1/+1 or -1/-1 or something like that. Yeah, that seems fine. We're giving them the cultist kill for free, but
I mean, it's a cultist.
yeah.
I'm kind of okay with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, take your cultist. I feel like they do have a trick. This is why I'm doing it this way. And their tricks usually haven't shown to be much more than like other than Jace's ingenuity, like -1/-1 or something like that. Spontaneous mutation. Okay, so that
Yep,
makes
I was thinking that one was going to show up.
yeah, that's
So
good.
then we
can-
don't kill it, but yeah, we can kill that next turn.
Yeah. Okay, cultist dies. We draw. Draw. Ooh.
Ooh. How do you feel about a 6/5 Pack Guardian?
And just run in. Yeah.
And we have 2 more, like another wolf. And the question is, do you attack with the other wolf?
Yeah, I'm attacking with the wolf.
So then they would need another trick, which means they'd go down to 1 card in hand.
Yeah.
And like have like 2 3-power creatures that we could then like next turn just Deep Fiend away.
If they have the trick, I'm okay.
They have like an instant here, I'm guessing.
That'd be fine. Like I said, if they have it, it's like it's okay.
Yep.
Because they get hit, and then we just go ahead and set up like an Elder Deep Fiend kill on the next turn. That's all that I really care about. Ooh, certain death. All right. Yeah. Oh, I guess they did show us that. I should have respected
Yeah.
that a little more. That's fine. Yeah. Take the hit. Oh, actually, no. I want the Scob.
Yeah.
I think I just play It of the Horrid Swarm here.
Yeah, that makes sense. You can block the dogs with the wolf and an insect.
Yeah.
And then like the next turn, you could actually just sack an insect for Elder Deep Fiend and get a discount on it, or just
Mm-hmm.
cast it for full.
Or Scob,
Yeah.
if Scob's still around.
Do they think they? Okay, sure. Show us your tricks.
Mm-hmm.
Guess their guy's big enough to not like just cast it straight.
Literally cast it straight. Here's some. This is the final game, so we have to play a literal ass Eldrazi. Like just
Mm-hmm.
cast.
Yep, just
them.
straight up.
Just freaking
We need to
cast.
play our
them.
token Eldrazi's.
Who needs them?
How much power do we have on board?
13.
Okay.
Do you want to try it?
I mean, they got 8 mana open. They're gonna play the crab. And we're pretty low at this point, so I don't know if I want to do it. And maybe you could just attack in with the... What happens if you just attack in with the monstrosity? They like double block it?
Double block with Laboratory Brute and Gavinion Hollowed.
Is that fine?
Not especially.
Okay.
It's okay, I suppose. I don't like giving my opponent more turns is the problem, because Ishkana could just come
Right.
off the top and I lose.
That's true, that's true. So then you want to just like Elder Deep Fiend now and
Okay,
like...
so here's the thing. If I Elder Deep Fiend now and attack in, their crackback is... I have an Elder Deep Fiend to block with.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay, what if you Elder Deep Fiend on their end step?
that gives them a draw step I don't want them to have. Fuck it.
Alright. Basically, if they can't respond to, like, this, then they lose. I don't know why they tapped a swamp there, but okay. Like, do they have, like, a 2-mana thing that...
I don't believe you.
And then, like, even if, like, this isn't the case, we still have the other Deep Fiend back to block. Is that lethal without... Yeah, because we can up the Scob.
Yeah, we can up the Scob. Leave back the insect.
So, yep, makes sense to leave back a blocker. God.
13? Heyo!
You have an extra Sorin, congratulations.
He could cast the aim high, so I didn't really... Like, he could just do it.
Yeah.
Basically, I don't believe they have any green cards other than Ishkana. So we did it.
Especially because we have 2 aim highs and somebody else had the third one, and there's 1 pack of it. So
Yeah. Man, so
Yeah.
we did it. I'm glad that the 4 drafts on the day did get us to the goal of 35 Sorins for next weekend. This was really damn good. I'm so happy with the weekend. Even with the like small technical hiccups we had, like we still
the small
won.
technical hiccup brought us the time stop to win. Without the technical hiccup, that would have been just a like normal ass. Or honestly, without technical hiccup, we probably would have won the first game. Right?
Right, because I
You would
wouldn't
have been
I
under that
wouldn't.
time pressure, and you would have played correctly there.
Yeah, I would have played correctly, and we would have had the. There was a point where I like would have played off Weirding Wood to have the investigate, which would have given me the ability to Elder Deep Fiend on the turn where they went. Anyway, man, Elder
Yeah.
Deep Fiend. Oof.
That card.
That's incredible. I'm really happy with today as a whole, just because I think there were something like 6 just like super great moments. These like stupid time pressure batches. These.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, thanks Kabanaw for for joining along on the ride here.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you to everybody else who joined me. Thank you to Kaz, Medibot, and Gnome Bitten. Thank you to everybody in the zoo. I hope you all enjoyed this immensely. I had a blast with it. This was, we had a successful journey, and I'm not certain if I'll like stream this sort of thing. I mean, whatever. I'm certainly going to play in it though. So that's it
Yeah.
for tonight.
Cool. Well, good night, everybody.
Yeah, good night, everybody.